Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, Nitin sir. Good afternoon, Ria.
Hi everyone,
Good
good
evening, good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Nitin sir, I'm maybe if it's already done, but have we tested the sound and video?
No, we haven't.
So एक बार कर लिए sir? That's okay.
Are you able to hear clearly?
I can hear you, but somehow I
Wait,
can't
the
see.
volume is too low. Now it should be fine.
Yes, thank you.
So volume is good. I think you
Yes,
should be able to see me as well. Yeah. So
perfect.
I think you should be able to see
Yes,
me as well.
yes,
Okay,
perfect.
great.
So video sharing, we've never had an issue, touch wood. So Ria, if you just want to try once, do that.
Sure, I'll just share my screen. Huh? So, is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, it's visible.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Ria, if you want, you can just put the agenda. You can share the agenda and just put it on screen.
Sure.
In fact, let me share my screen as well and see if it is working
Yes,
fine.
yeah.
I'll do that. So, Ria, I'm getting the message host disabled participant screen sharing.
Oh,
You can make me the co-host.
uh, yeah.
Make me both on iPad as well as on my name, both, because I think iPad is just for the backup actually. So,
Yes, sir,
but
I'll just
plus
do
I'm
that.
able to see what I'm presenting on my other lap, on the
Yeah.
other tablet.
Yeah, just make sure that you remember this. Say when Kedar joins or Rahul joins, if they also need to be made host. Huh? Just do a right click on the three dot. Uh, Click on the three dot and make host here.
Okay, so what I can see is like,
Okay, click on participants at the bottom. Click on participants.
yes, I did. I clicked on participants in three dot
On the
and
right, on the right side, Nitin sir's against Nitin sir's name, there are three dots. Yeah. Okay. You have to make people co-host. Uh, yeah. Nitin sir, you will have to make everyone co-host now, if that's okay.
No, I'm not making now. Sorry.
Okay, you make at least your
Huh.
iPad as a
I'm doing, I'm
co-host.
doing, I'm doing. I'm doing. Okay, I make
Namaste, Mamta
her
ji.
the host back.
Welcome.
I make her the host back. Okay, I made you the host again. Now you make me the co-host again.
Sir, she doesn't.
sure, sir.
Yeah.
Done.
And make Nitin iPad also co-host and me.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Rahul.
Hi, Nitin sir. How are you?
Good. Okay, now I'm just okay. Now I
Sharing.
think I can share my presentation. Now it should be fine.
Good thing, sir, you tried to share the presentation. We figured out the host co-host thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm able to see it
Just
on my
go
iPad
down.
as
Just go down one. Yeah, okay. So sometimes after full screen toggling becomes an
well.
issue.
It's fine. It's
That's why.
fine. I've checked it.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to IDUP launch of the IDUP Short-Term Management Program powered by Vadhani Foundation and brought to you by IMA. We'll be starting soon, so just give us a couple of more minutes. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining today. We are just waiting for one of our esteemed guests to join, and we'll be starting shortly.
I think, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes,
My
sir,
MD,
Pawan.
sir, MD, Mr. Rajkamal, sir, would be joining very soon. He just asked me to wait for another 5 minutes. So I've just requested him. So he's going to join, and then once he joins, then I think we'll start it, right? So please, let's wait for another 5 minutes, and sorry for inconvenience, right? Thank
Sure.
you. In the meanwhile, I think Shruti, you can speak about what Vadhwani Foundation is doing and how you basically, worked about this program. And let's take advantage of this time.
Sure, Pawanji. Rahul, if you want to start and then introduce Kedar, he'll take.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah.
Great. I would like to welcome all our dignitaries, esteemed guests, and aspiring entrepreneurs. Very good afternoon, and it's a truly honor to be here before such a distinguished gathering of industry leaders, experts, and passionate entrepreneurs who are shaping the future of MSMEs in India. We are, along with
Think we lost Rahul.
I thought it was my screen. Uh,
No,
so
I think it's
yeah,
on
it
his
was
end.
Rahul.
Hi, sorry. Rahul audible?
Kedar, you are audible.
Kedar, yeah. Kedarji, you can,
Yeah, sorry. I hope I'm all right.
yeah, yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Welcome. As you know that we are starting today programs, and before we actually commence, I just want to talk about the foundation and exactly. I think I was supposed to do that a little later, but just to introduce what this short-term management program is and what was the idea behind launching this program. So Vadhwani Foundation is basically, it's a not-for-profit foundation started by Dr. Umesh Vadhwani. We started this foundation almost 20 years back with a mission to create jobs in India and other developing countries. Uh, and when we talk about jobs, the only thing which comes to our mind is basically small and medium businesses, right? So, which is the most relevant segment in today's time, where, uh, say, these small and medium businesses contribute to almost with different. When we talk jobs, that if we support the very important part of the economy. We can drive growth in job creation in India, and we are working toward going across different.
I think we lost Kedar as well.
No,
Kedar,
I
your
think
voice is
am I
not audible.
wrong?
Yes.
Think unfortunately Kedar and Rahul both are traveling. So if that
मैं
is okay,
technical
if
आदमी connect
you
करना
will, जी मैं टेक ओवर कर लेती हूँ. सो जो केदार बोलना चाह रहे थे, एंड ऑफ कोर्स हम ये सब वापस आएंगे, हम आईडीयूपी के बारे में बात करेंगे. बट वाधवानी फाउंडेशन जो डॉक्टर रमेश वाधवानी ने स्टार्ट किया है, उसका एक सिंगल एम है इमर्जिंग मार्केट्स में जॉब सिचुएशंस बेटर करना. ये एक ग्लोबल नॉट फॉर प्रॉफिट है, तो बेनिफिशरी से हम यूजली कुछ नहीं चार्ज करते हैं. एंड डॉक्टर रमेश वाधवानी एक पद्मश्री अवॉर्डी हैं, एंड इन्होंने ये बिल गेट्स और बुफे वॉरेन बुफे का एक गिविंग प्लेज सिग्नेटरी है, जिसके अंडर इन्होंने ही हैज़ कमिटेड 80% ऑफ हिज वेल्थ इस कॉज के लिए. और इसमें व्हाट वी बिलीव कि जब एसएमईज ग्रो करेंगे वो जॉब क्रिएट करेंगे. और इसमें वी हैव बीन वेरी प्रिविलेज टू पार्टनर विद आईमा एंड आईडीयूपी फॉर दिस प्रोग्राम, इस प्रोग्राम के लिए. तो पवन जी, आप प्लीज लेट मी नो एंड वेन एवर वी कैन इंट्रोड्यूस आवर डिग्नेटरीज. टिल देन मैं थोड़ा सा टाइम लेके प्रोग्राम के बारे में हमारे एसएमईज को बताना चाहूँगी, इफ दैट इज ओके.
Just give me two more minutes. Give me 2 more minutes. Actually, sir is trying to join, but there's some technical problem. So let me guide him how to join. Okay, please. Just 2
नो
minutes.
वरी सर, नो वरी सर. सो जैसा कि मैं वाधवानी फाउंडेशन के बारे में बता रही थी, हमारे 4 मेन प्रोग्राम्स हैं जिनके थ्रू हम ये काम करते हैं. एक एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप साइड है, स्किलिंग, इनोवेशन रिसर्च एंड गवर्नमेंट डिजिटल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. स्किलिंग में हम बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम्स रन करते हैं यूथ के लिए टू इम्प्रूव देयर एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी स्किल्स. एंड एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में हमारे डिफरेंट सेगमेंट्स हैं, जिसमें हम स्टार्टअप्स के साथ भी काम करते हैं, हम कॉलेजेस के साथ काम करते हैं एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप कोर्स लाने के लिए, प्लस हम एसएमईज के साथ काम करते हैं. एसएमईज में हमारा एक मेन जो बिलीफ है, जिससे ये प्रोग्राम आया है, एसएमई एकेडमी प्रोग्राम आया है, कि एसएमईज के पास यूजुअली टाइम थोड़ा कम होता है. अगर आपको अपनी ग्रोथ के बारे में सोचना है, आगे हम क्या करें, कैसे करें, वो टाइम निकालने का एक ही तरीका है, अगर आपके नीचे के लोग, सेकंड इन लाइन जो है, जो आप में रिपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, वो बेटर और बेटर इक्विप्ड हों. और वहाँ से ये एसएमई एकेडमी प्रोग्राम आया है, जिसका मेन है आपकी टीम्स के स्किल को एडवांस करना, उनको नए लीडर्स बनाना. सो व्हेन दे हैव द लेटेस्ट स्किल्स, टेक्नोलॉजी, दे कैन टेक सम ऑफ योर वर्क ऑफ योर प्लेट. आपका थोड़ा काम वो ले सकते हैं और आप स्ट्रैटेजी की तरफ, ग्रोथ की तरफ आप और ध्यान दे सकते हैं. वो हमारा मेन एम है एसएमई एकेडमी से. जैसे कि आप लोग जानते भी होंगे, ये जो एसएमई एकेडमी प्रोग्राम है, 11 हफ्ते का प्रोग्राम है.
श्रुति, राहुल और केदार ही हैं. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा.
तो जैसा कि आप में से कुछ लोग जानते भी होंगे कि ये जो एकेडमी प्रोग्राम है, 11 हफ्तों का प्रोग्राम है. हर हफ्ते हम 3 घंटे के सेशन करेंगे. ये एक मिक्स प्रोग्राम है, जिसमें लाइव, ऑनलाइन, एज वेल एज आपकी खुद की सेल्फ लर्निंग भी है. तो एक वाधवानी प्लेटफॉर्म है, जिसके लिए आज आपको इनवाइट आएगा आपके ईमेल आईडी पे, जो आपने रजिस्टर्ड ईमेल आईडी भेजा है, उस पे आपको एक इनवाइट आएगा. उस प्लेटफॉर्म पे हर अगले सेशन की लर्निंग्स हैं, वीडियोस हैं, जो आप देख सकते हैं, पीडीएफ्स को रीड कर सकते हैं, और उसके बाद आके 3 घंटे का वो सेशन अटेंड कीजिए, अपने क्वेश्चंस पूछिए. सो आपके जितने एम्प्लॉयज़ इस प्रोग्राम के थ्रू जाएंगे, उतना आपको बेनिफिशियल होगा, आपकी प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ेगी। सो एज एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वहाँ पे आपके लिए बेनिफिशियल होगा। तो ये सेशंस हमारे फंक्शनल सेशंस हैं, जैसे मार्केटिंग, डिजिटल मार्केटिंग, सेल्स, एचआर, ऑपरेशंस रिलेटेड स्ट्रैटेजी सेशंस हैं, लीडरशिप सेशंस हैं, और बिल्कुल प्रैक्टिकल वर्कशॉप मोड में। तो बहुत बड़ा ज्ञान, एमबीए जार्गन, ये सब हम नहीं करेंगे। बहुत सिंपल रखेंगे कि आप क्या इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं और कैसे इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं, ताकि इमीडिएटली विद इन 3 दिन 4 दिन में कुछ ना कुछ आप अपने बिजनेस में यूज करना स्टार्ट कर सके। वो एम है हर सेशन के बाद। अगर एक हफ्ते के अंदर आप कुछ यूज नहीं कर पा रहे हैं तो हमको सेशन में कुछ चेंज करने की जरूरत है, हम ये मानते हैं। सो दैट इज द होल पॉइंट विद दिस। सो दिस इज वेयर इट इज। स्ट्रैटेजी क्यों? ताकि आपका जो विजन है, आपका जो मिशन है, वो आपकी टीम को पता हो, ताकि आपके लीडर्स एम्पावर हो और आपकी ऐसे आपकी कंपनी ग्रो कर सके। मैनेजर्स में जो स्किल्स आज के लोगों में होनी चाहिए वो आ जाए, एंड सबका परफॉर्मेंस इंप्रूव हो। दैट इज आवर मेन एम फ्रॉम दिस। एट द एंड ऑफ दिस, IDUP से आपको एक सर्टिफिकेशन भी मिलेगा आफ्टर दीज 80 आवर्स ऑफ सेशन, लाइव, ऑनलाइन, ऑफलाइन, जो आप जाएंगे। एंड ऑफ कोर्स, एज यू नो, it's fully sponsored. It is brought to you by the IDUP and fully sponsored by वाधवानी फाउंडेशन। कंटेंट ट्रेनिंग पूरा आईमा उसमें हैंडल कर रहा है। सो ये ग्लिम्स है जो सेशंस होंगे 11 हफ्ते के। सारे सेशंस हम वेंसडे को करने वाले हैं, सुबह 10:30 से 1:30 बजे सेशंस होंगे। आज पहला सेशन सेकेंड हाफ में है, क्योंकि ताकि हमारे सारे डिग्निटरीज भी आ सके। अगले वेंसडे से हम सुबह 10:30 बजे सेशंस करेंगे। ये PPT भी आपके साथ शेयर की जाएगी ताकि आपको पता है कि सेशन में क्या है। प्लस आप प्लेटफॉर्म पे भी देख सकेंगे कि यूजुअली सेशन में क्या कवर हो रहा है। तो
Sorry, Shruti, I'm
जी सर।
intervening. Sorry.
नो 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 सर।
Sir, I think Sir has joined. My
ओह
MD, sir,
ग्रेट।
from UPSIC, and who is basically the nodal of RAMP also. Uh, I think Sir has to go for some meeting.
नो नो
So
पवन सर,
may
प्लीज
I
आई विल
request?
रिक्वेस्ट यू टू
Yeah.
इंट्रोड्यूस हिम प्लीज। यस सर।
Sir, have you joined? Can you?
हाँ पवन जी, मैंने ज्वाइन कर लिया, थैंक यू सो मच।
So Shruti, I think एक सर का warm welcome करिए, उसके बाद then we will request our sir to give us, like blessings and to start this program. Mr. Rajkamal sir,
well,
yeah.
Welcome, Rajkamal sir. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are privileged to have you with us today. आपने अपना टाइम निकाला, so thank you so much, and we'll be very glad अगर आप कुछ शब्द हमारे साथ और SMEs जिनने आज ज्वाइन किया है उनके साथ शेयर कर सकते हैं, प्लीज।
So nice of you, Shruti ji, and first of all, let me congratulate you and Pawan ji to come up with such a wonderfully curated program. मुझे पूरा भरोसा है कि जितने लोग हमारे यहाँ ज्वाइन किए हैं, they'll learn a lot of good things from this program. और आपका तो बहुत अच्छा नाम है इंस्टीट्यूट का, तो it will be much more beneficial for all of us. जो हमारे साथी आज जुड़े हैं उनसे बस मैं इतना रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगा कि आप लोग जो चीज़ें बताई जा रही हैं, I was listening to you for last 5-10 minutes. I can see that very practical and useful tips are there. एंड इनफैक्ट अगर जो एक कोलोकियल भाषा में कहेंगे सीधी बात नो बकवास टाइप है, तो जो काम की चीज़ें हैं वो रहेंगी, तो हमारे सभी लाभार्थी उसको अच्छे से देखें, समझें, और डू लेट अस नो आपने क्या सीखा, एंड अगर उसमें कुछ और भी करना होगा तो वी आर रेडी टू डू इट। एंड एज शी वाज सेइंग कि इट्स फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, तो हम लोग उसका बर्डन ले रहे हैं, तो वी विल एक्सपेक्ट के बहुत सारी चीज़ें नई हमारे साथी जो उद्यमी साथी हैं वो करें, और उससे बस एट द एंड ऑफ द डे हमारा रिक्वेस्ट इतना ही कि आप लोग बिजनेस बढ़े, आपकी प्रोडक्टिविटी में इजाफा हो, आपकी इनकम में इजाफा हो, दैट इज अवर एंड गोल। मैं श्रुति जी एक छोटा सा रिक्वेस्ट आपसे करना चाहूंगा, बिकॉज जब हम लोग ऑनलाइन जोड़ते हैं तो एक हमारी लिमिटेड रीच रह जाती है। अगर जो चीज़ें हो रही हैं, अगर इसका एक कंसाइज बाद में एक वीडियो मिल जाए जिसको हम लोग बाकी जगह प्रमोट कर सकें, तो आई विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू हैव इट ऑन आवर वेबसाइट, ऑन ऑल ओवर सोशल मीडिया। तो उससे क्या होगा कि जो लोग रजिस्टर नहीं कर पाए उनको भी नॉलेज डिसेमिनेट हो पाएगी। तो सेम चीज पवन जी, जो हमारी और भी प्रोग्राम है उनमें अगर छोटे छोटे वीडियोस उनके मिल जाए, तो we'll
बिल्कुल
just
सर,
disable
बिल्कुल
it. तो बहुत अच्छा रहेगा
सर।
जाके।
एक और मैं रिक्वेस्ट सर आपके बिहाफ पे करना चाह रहा था कि जैसा कि आज प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी सर ने भी हम लोग को एक्सपेक्टेशंस हैं उनकी कि एक हम लोग फिजिकली ही वुड लाइक टू कम टू आवर इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप डेवलपमेंट, और वो
अरे
इंटरेक्शन
श्योर,
करना चाहेंगे सबसे सर।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, आप किसी दिन प्लान कर लीजिए, हम लोग आ जाएंगे, सब लोगों को बुला लेते हैं, तो we'll sit and have a cup of tea and discuss everything.
सो काइंड सर।
Yeah. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
My
sir.
best wishes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So kind.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Now you can start.
Yes. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
Go ahead, Shruti. Shruti, go ahead, I think.
थैंक यू सो मच सर। अब मैं प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर रोहित सिंह सर को इनवाइट करना चाहूँगी फ्रॉम आइमा कुछ शब्द बोलने के लिए। डॉक्टर रोहित सिंह।
Thank you. Thank you. I hope I'm audible.
यस सर।
Okay, great. So, pleasure and privilege to be here for the first SME Academy in association with Institute of Entrepreneurship and Development, Government of Uttar Pradesh. My heartfelt welcome to Pawan Agarwal ji, Joint Commissioner MSME Export Promotion and Director ID UP. We just listened to Raj Kamal ji, MD UPSIC, Vikas Khanna ji, IIA Chapter President Lucknow, from Wadhwani Foundation, Kedar and Shruti, of course, and my colleague, trainer, Mr. Nitin ji, who has joined for the first session of today, Generative AI for Growth. मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा on the behalf of AIMA and Wadhwani Foundation, there are 3-4 challenges which an organization faces when they are into the category of SME or MSME. पहला सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज होता है कि हाउ टू गेट दी फंड्स और फाइनेंस व्हेन दे आर लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू स्केल अप, because SME or MSME, they are normally falling into the category of unorganized sector. So I hope this program will lead towards those issues which will make understand participant nuances and the requirement of funding and helping MSMEs. Second आता है कि there are a lot of short-term और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन विच आर हैविंग अ वेरी लीन स्ट्रक्चर, जहाँ पे लोग बहुत कम है, फैमिली के ही लोग MSME और SME में लगे हुए हैं, वही काम कर रहे हैं, एंड दे हैव एम्प्लॉयड सर्टेन पीपल. In this program, one of the best thing which Wadhwani Foundation is doing is they are having mentorship program along with the sessions. So session सिर्फ Wednesday की बात नहीं है. After the session, if you all feel that you need some kind of guidance and support in order to understand in details, I'm sure AIMA and Wadhwani Foundation will provide that support, which will help you to move with a confidence, which will help you move to the next level. And तीसरी चीज है, as Shruti has in her introduction said, I'm not going to discuss the core theoretical knowledge.
I think we've lost Dr. Singh. I would like to request Mr. Pawan Agarwal ji, Joint Commissioner MSME and Export Promotion, Government of UP, and Director ID UP, to say a few words. Pawan Agarwal ji,
Yeah,
please.
thank you, so kind of you. And first of all, I'm so grateful that Wadhwani Foundation has been kind enough to associate with us. It's really our privilege, and I'm very thankful to Mr. Kedar, especially to Mr. Kedar, who has, come all the way to Lucknow and interacted with our team. And then, he's been working so hard for last 6 months, I think, Kedar, if I'm right.
Yeah, right.
And I think you must have chosen the best ones. So today itself, I had a meeting with my principal secretary, who is with the government of UP, and I really talked to him about few words about Wadhwani Foundation. And then he was so keen that he said that I would like to interact with the candidates who are the participants out here. So basically, I think in this month only, or maybe the first week of Feb, if the participants allow me, then we can have the physical interaction with my principal secretary. And he was very keen. In fact, my MD sir and Mr. Pranjal Yadav, who is the secretary, MSME, Department of MSME and Government of UP, they all would like to interact with all of you and try to get the new ideas. They're very keen to get the ideas from people you have, especially engaged in this program. I'm also very thankful to Mr. Rohit Singh, who is the director, and he was talking about the problems regarding the funding patterns and funding issues. But one of the major issues is the skill development. Because if you're not skilled, then even if you have the funds, you will not be able to grow. So I think Vadhwani Foundation is into it, and I'm very hopeful that after this program, the participants will really grow their business. And Mr. Vikas Khanna, who is the IIA chapter president Lucknow, basically, I keep interacting with Mr. Vikas ji, and who has always been very kind enough to basically associate with us. And he has always, whatever little support we need at the district level, he's always ready with his team and keeps doing various programs for the entrepreneurs and keeps raising his voice for the entrepreneurs. There are n number of issues once you set up an industry. There are 17, there are 30 days and 36 departments you have to face once you go for establishing a unit. So Vikas is one guy who might be knowing all those 36 departments, and in coordination with the MSME department, we try to, resolve those issues. So he is a very useful person for all of you. So I think we all must be in touch and grateful to Mr. Vikas also. And Kedarji already spoken about you not taking much time because some IFS officers are coming at 4 o'clock. So I will not be taking much time of yours, and because you have to start a session also. I would like to congratulate Mr. Nitin Gadkari also, who is one of the faculty in IIMA, especially the IIMA, who has, the knowledge partner of ours. And as my MD sir has correctly said, we would like to, request you to share some of the small videos so that we can disseminate this information across UP and across country. And I think my best wishes, and I think we are doing a wonderful, I think as far as the ID is concerned, I'm very excited because this is for the first time, I think in my career, we are doing something very good, So I can, speak on the behalf of the government of UP. This program is going to lead our MSMEs to a great milestone. Thank you. So kind of.
Thank you, Pawan sir.
Thank
And I would
you.
also like to
Yeah.
just talk to two important things. We have been doing this academy program, scaling program for MSME second in line managers, and we have worked with different associations. I would like to say this, that out of all the government departments and say various institutes that we have spoken to, the promptness that IDUP and the government of UP has shown to actually go ahead and launch this program, giving us the flexibility to recruit, source the beneficiary, your entire team, especially Mamta ma'am and all the other involved. I think this is something which I think without your help and your blessings and the freedom that you have given to us, IMA and all the team members, we couldn't have actually moved forward, right? So this is probably the cohort that we have formed. I would say your contribution is immense. You just gave us that freedom and probably uh, uh, say we could form this cohort. So thank you very much. And I think we can start the session. Just one last thing which I would like to say to all the participants. This is the program that we have already done with 150 plus businesses across India. This is a program which has been liked by so many businesses, and they really appreciate the outcome that they get out of this program. The only thing that we want is your time and commitment to actually complete the program and go through all the activities. These are not like homeworks that you do in your school or colleges, right? This is something that after the session, like from the day two, you can start implementing some of the principles in your business, right? So please take the maximum benefit out of it. Give us the feedback as we proceed. जैसे जैसे हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, अगर आप हमें बताते नहीं रहेंगे कि इसमें क्या चीज चाहिए, आपको क्या नहीं है, हम इसको इम्प्रूव नहीं कर सकते हैं, राइट? सो दैट इज ऑल्सो वन रिक्वेस्ट, प्लीज शो कमिटमेंट. आइए, हर एक सेशन को अटेंड करिए. किसी सेशन में आप खुद ना आ पाए बट अपने टीम मेंबर्स को भेजिए जिसके लिए वो सेशन रेलेवेंट है, राइट? I know every business has been registered at least one or two or people from their business, but आप अपने team members को भी लाइए. And one of the critical element of this program, this is not 100% virtual program. We are going to conduct few sessions physically at the institute and also in Lucknow. So we are deciding which program and which session we will do it there based on, I think as Pawan sir said, that principal secretary sir also wants to interact with the participants. So based on his availability, we will share the details. There is a WhatsApp group where all of you are there. All the details will be shared with you on that group and through email over the next 10 to 11 years. So thank you, and over to you, Mamta ma'am. I think we can just
Yeah.
start with this.
Thank you, Kedar ji. Thank you, everybody from Vadhvani Foundation and AIMA. And I extend my
Mamta
thankfulness.
ji, I think, sorry, Vikas ji, I would like, before you speak, Vikas, please invite Mr. Vikas Khanna ji, who has been very
Yeah.
humble
Yeah,
and enough.
yeah, definitely. Vikas ji, I would like to invite Vikas ji, who is IEA Chapter President, Lucknow. He has been very supportive whenever the opportunity comes, whenever we need. So I welcome Vikas ji on this forum and request you to say a few words.
सभी को नमस्कार. पवन सर, ममता मैम और भी डिग्निटीज जो हैं सीनियर्स, ये बहुत ही अच्छा एक फोरम बना है. एक चीज याद आ रही है हमको कि पहले हम देखते थे कि बड़ी कंपनियां अपने एम्प्लॉयज को और ट्रेनिंग के लिए भेजती थी या ट्रेनिंग करवाती थी. तो हम लोग सोचते थे यार हम लोग एमएसएमई हैं, छोटे हैं, तो अपने स्टाफ को कहाँ भेजें ट्रेन करने के लिए. तो एक जो दिमाग में, एक जहन में बात थी, वो एक जैसे कहते हैं विश की ये चीज मिलनी चाहिए हम लोग को. तो पवन सर के माध्यम से हम लोग को, वाधवा फाउंडेशन के माध्यम से ये चीज हो रही है. तो ये एमएसएमई और माइक्रो स्मॉल इंडस्ट्री के लिए बहुत ही एक कारगर चीज है. एक संजीवनी बूटी की तरह काम करेगी कि वो अपने को मोटिवेट और करंट सिनेरियो में जो चीजें डेवलपमेंट्स हो रहे हैं उससे कहीं ना कहीं टच में आएंगे. और ये बहुत ही अच्छी पहल है गवर्नमेंट की, और इसके लिए मैं पवन सर का, ममता मैम का बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ कि हम जैसे छोटे माइक्रो एंड एपेक्स इंडस्ट्री में ये चीज आप लोग माध्यम से पहुंच रही है, वो भी ऑनलाइन, जो कि एक स्मॉल इंडस्ट्री के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती है कि दिन में वो कैसे अपनी फैक्ट्री को छोड़े या कैसे होगा मैनेज. तो वो चीज का भी सुविधा आज ऑनलाइन ये हो सकती है. आई एम ग्रेट टू say that thank you government and thank you senior dignitaries to plan this program. Thank you sir. Thank you ma'am.
Thank you Vikas ji for your warm gesture and kind words. और हम लोगों की कोशिश यही है कि ये एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है. रैम्प के अंदर हमें ये एक कंपोनेंट जो आईडी हैंडल कर रहा है, जिसमें एक कंपोनेंट शॉर्ट टर्म मैनेजमेंट कोर्सेज का है. इसमें ये पहल हम वाधवानी फाउंडेशन के साथ कर पाए हैं. इसके लिए हम हमारे प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी सर आलोक कुमार जी का भी धन्यवाद देना चाहेंगे. उन्हीं की पहल और उन्हीं का सुझाव था जिसकी वजह से हम वाधवानी फाउंडेशन के साथ कनेक्ट हुए, और ग्रेजुअली पिछले 4-5 महीनों से हम लोग बहुत ही क्लोजली काम कर रहे हैं. और ऑफ कोर्स सर ने जो ऑटोनॉमी दी है, सर ने जो गाइडेंस और स्पेस दी है एज अ डायरेक्टर ऑफ आवर इंस्टीट्यूट, तो उसकी वजह से ही हम इस प्रोग्राम को आज करने में सफल हो पा रहे हैं. और डेफिनेटली ये ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्राम है. आप सभी का इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे स्वागत है, और उम्मीद है कि इसमें आप बहुत सारी नई चीज़ें, जैसा कि जो श्रुति ने भी आपको एक डिस्प्ले किया और केदार जी ने भी बताया, कि उसके माध्यम से हम लोग प्रैक्टिकल एस्पेक्ट्स को जानेंगे. और जैसा कि रैम्प का अवधारणा है, रैम्प का जो ऑब्जेक्टिव है, रेजिंग एंड एक्सेलरेटिंग परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ एमएसएमईज इन यूपी, तो हम उस ऑब्जेक्टिव को जरूर पूरा करने में सफल होंगे इस कोर्स के माध्यम से. और ये पूरी तरीके से अप्लाइड नॉलेज होगी विद द बैकग्राउंड ऑफ थ्योरेटिकल कॉन्सेप्ट्स. सो अगेन वेलकम ऑल ऑफ यू इन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म. और हमें लग रहा है सर को जाना है, जैसे उन्होंने कहा आईएफएस ऑफिसर्स के साथ एक इंटरेक्शन है. तो फिर से धन्यवाद के साथ हम अपनी बात को खत्म
Thank you
करते
so
हैं.
much of you. I'm really sorry. I would love to be the part of this session. But anyway, next time I will be there. So please continue with this. Once again, I'm very thankful to each of you who have joined this. all the participants also who have shown their keen interest. Once again, Mr. Kedarji, Mr. Vikasji, Director Mr. Rohitji, and of course Nitin Gadkariji and Shruti again, once again. Mamtaji, of course, you've been there all the time, coordinating with Vadhvani Foundation. So thank you so much and all the best. Thank you.
Okay, I think Shruti, why don't you introduce Nitin sir and we can just kickstart this.
And we'll start. Yes.
And just before going to a technical session, I would like to extend my thankfulness to RAM team also, जिनकी गाइडेंस में हम इसको कर पा रहे हैं, क्योंकि बहुत सारे जो पैरामीटर्स हैं और जो एक बैकग्राउंड है रैम टीम हैंडल कर रही है, दे आर बेटर understanding the implication and the formalities and all these modalities of the program and the scheme. So thank you, Karanjit. You are always been there with your guidance and support. Thank you. Over to Shruti.
Thank you, ma'am. So, before I welcome आज के हमारे जो mentor हैं, I just want to highlight, जैसा कि हमने बोला ये 11 हफ्तों के सेशंस हैं और आज हमारा पहला सेशन जेन AI जनरेटिव AI फॉर ग्रोथ पे है और आज का सेशन जस्ट एक मैं क्विक दिखा रही हूँ कि क्या क्या हम बात करेंगे ताकि आपको एक आइडिया लगे कितना इंटरेस्टिंग इंपॉर्टेंट सेशन आज हो रहा है। तो हम प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग के बारे में बात करेंगे। आपने कहीं सुना होगा चैट जीपीटी में कुछ डालना है तो एक प्रॉम्प्ट देना पड़ता है, तो वो प्रॉम्प्ट क्या होता है, कैसे देते हैं, उसके बारे में हम देखेंगे। एआई और चैट जीपीटी को बिजनेस बढ़ाने के लिए कैसे यूज़ कर सकते हैं, ईमेल्स लिखने के लिए, वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट्स बनाने के लिए, पोस्टर्स बनाने के लिए कैसे यूज़ कर सकते हैं। हम एक छोटा सा ब्रेक लेंगे, फिर हम देखेंगे एआई से हम पीपीटीज कैसे बना सकते हैं, सोशल मीडिया का कंटेंट कैसे बना सकते हैं, या रोज़ के हमारे कस्टमर रिलेटेड डेटा को हम कैसे एनालाइज कर सकते हैं, राइट। तो हम बहुत सारी ऐसी छोटी छोटी चीज़ें रोज़ के कामों के लिए एआई को कैसे यूज़ कर सकते हैं वो हम आज सीखेंगे। और वो सब हमें सिखाने के लिए आज हमारे जो मेंटोर हैं, हमारे कोच हैं, आई वुड लाइक टू वेलकम नितिन करकरा सर। नितिन करकरा सर, ही इज़ an experienced digital marketer. He's worked सैमसंग के साथ, कोका कोला, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट, टाको बेल, इनके साथ पिछले 25 सालों में उन्होंने काम किया है। अभी भी ही इज़ एक्टिवली इन्वॉल्व इन ट्रेनिंग एंड मेंटरिंग डिजिटल मार्केटिंग पे ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को। ही डज मेंटरिंग एंड ट्रेनिंग. He's been recognized in India and globally with awards on digital analytics campaigns, including the title of the best agency person of the year in Microsoft for Wonderman. So and he has done हमारे साथ ऐसे काफ़ी सेशंस एसएमईज के लिए और एसएमईज ने बहुत अप्रिशिएट किया है। सो थैंक यू सो मच नितिन सर आज हमें वापस ज्वाइन करने के लिए, एंड कम्प्लीटली आपका शो सर नाउ।
Thank you, Shruti. Thank you so much. First of all, let me do the sound check and then I think we can start. Is everyone able to hear me loud and clear? I think it's very important today. We are facing a lot of issues in connectivity somehow seems to be. So just want to make sure we have to actually spend some close to 2.5 hours together now. So my voice should be very clear to all of you. I think the session which is face to face is much more easier these days rather than actually doing online. COVID के time पे खैर हमने वो online sessions बहुत सारे करे, but and we are doing it right now as well. I think we will be soon doing some face to face sessions as well, but just want to make sure everyone is able to hear loud
Yes, sir.
and
Yes,
clear.
sir.
Okay, great. So thank you so much, everyone, for actually welcoming me on this particular session on Gen AI and for the productivity. And a warm welcome to all the dignitaries as well as to all the participants here. It's great and wonderful to connect with you. Just to start with the session, some few things which I just want to mention. First of all, if there's any question any one of you have, please don't hesitate. Just raise your hand if you have any particular question where you want to ask anything, and I will be more than happy to answer all your questions. The other piece which I just want to basically tell you is that it is not a one-way communication. It's not a session where I'm just speaking about it and you are just listening to it. I think we need to interact with each other, even if we are sitting maybe quite far away, but still we can connect with each other. You can still unmute your mic only when required, please. But otherwise, there's a lot of disturbance which can come in. But whenever there's a question or if there is basically some interaction where I want you to participate, please don't hesitate to do that. The more you ask, the more I think everyone will be able to learn. So, and no question actually asked is a stupid question or idiotic question. Please don't think like that. Please just ask whatever you want to share or you want to ask, and I'll be more than happy to answer. There might be a possibility that I might not be able to answer. हो सकता है कि आपका कोई क्वेश्चन हो जो इतना टफ हो कि मैं शायद आंसर ही ना कर पाऊँ. अगर ऐसा नहीं होगा तो फिर then I'll come back to you in some of the other sessions which I'll be taking with and interacting with you. But do that. Okay, so start करते हैं. I'll share my screen and then we'll start now. The topic today is actually very, very interesting and one of my favorite topics, actually. So, the reason it is one of my favorite topics is because it has actually made my life clear these days. It is one of the important pieces for all the MSMEs and all the small businesses whom I think are there in this session, and we are talking to each other. One of the main thing is I think time is something which is very, very crucial for all of you people. और जनरली यही हमें शिकायत रहती है कि यार बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसी होती हैं टाइम ही नहीं मिलता करने का. तो एक टाइम जो है वो एक इट्स अ बेसिकली अ वेरी क्रूशियल पार्ट. एंड आई थिंक now AI and doing some of the things through artificial intelligence really help us to save a lot of time, and doing it properly and doing it productively is what we are gonna do it today. So how we can actually save a lot of time is what we are trying to do here. The other piece which is very important is the limited number of resources. Now, there are a lot of times, all of you, small businesses and MSMEs, you face a lot of issues in the resources which you have. You have limited amount of people in your organization or in your company, and there are people who are sometimes not so specialized. So now leveraging artificial intelligence again will actually help you to reduce or maybe work with some of the resources which you don't have and maybe get help on those resources as well. So that's the idea. That's where it is. So already I think Shruti has shared the agenda. I have put it in detail here and we will talk about it, but there's a lot of interesting things. And it's a kind of a practical session as well. So what I would like to do is I'll keep on interacting with you, keep on actually sharing a lot of things with you on chat. And what I like to do is you also, maybe if you are, and you all are in front of your computers, even if you are in front of your mobiles, you can still actually do this session interactively, do this session live with me as well. And you can see how beautiful it is and how it can really change, how it can really make a lot of positive impact on the productivity, on the growth, which is essential for a day-to-day job which is there. So let's start. I think the introduction, and it's a little heavy in the text at this point of time, but please be a little patient and stay with me. It's gonna get more interactive as we move further. And there are a lot of surprises for you as well, which will be coming on the way. So stay with me here. And just keep on practicing and just keep on basically seeing what wonderful things we can do with AI here. So generally talking about AI helps in reducing tedious tasks and enhancing work quality. That's what I have been talking about. I'm not reading the complete text here. This presentation definitely will be in your inboxes, as well as this presentation will be there, I believe, on the LMS, which Shruti will be actually sharing and uploading it, and you can download it from there. So this is a presentation which is completely on your disposal, and you can refer to it whenever you want to. So what I will be doing is I'll be sharing a framework with you, which is there on how you can utilize AI effectively on various points and various functions which are there. So this will help you to identify the task, getting a lot of automation in place, and maximize the benefits of AI assistant. So it's like a basically a right hand, and it is my right hand at this point of time when I'm talking to you. There are so many clients which I have, there are so many businesses which I'm consulting, and AI helps me a lot in doing a lot of jobs and making me more productive. And that's what we are going to learn today. So it will basically also can act as a personal sidekick to improve your job performance. So you can incorporate it in all the work which you are doing, and you can really do it with data analysis. You can increase your data analysis, you can make more powerful decision making, you can do some creative work through it. So a lot of things on AI. अब बहुत सारा ना, अब इस समय मैं बोल रहा हूँ आप सबके सामने, और आप सबके उस समय चल रहा होगा कि यार ये बोल तो बहुत रहे हैं, कैसे होगा, ये क्या होता है, ये क्या सब ऊपर से निकल जाएगा? नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होगा. I will show you the live examples. I will be working very closely on the computer here rather than the presentation or how it will be done, and then we'll be seeing it. So, moving further, what are the benefits of daily jobs? Quickly. So it can handle, and I'm straight away coming to the benefit. It can handle repetitive and time consuming tasks, freeing you up to focus on more crucial or critical aspects of your jobs. So it's as simple as that. So there are a lot of repetitive things, there are a lot of time consuming tasks which you can do easily through AI. That's first part. The second is it can analyze large data sets. So you can actually work on a large data sets on your Excel sheets, on your Google spreadsheets, on your Power BI database if you're using that, or any of the CRM softwares if you have, and providing insights that perform better decision making. I think one of the important pieces for all of us is how we can take decisions better, how we can make those decisions. And AI can help you in that as well. There are a lot of examples in there. I request you definitely to refer to them, refer to this presentation once we are over with it today, and then whatever questions you can later on come back to me and ask me that as well. So AI can assist with a lot of creative tasks as well. So AI can help you to generate images. You all know that. It can help you to generate videos. You all know that. But how you can do that is what we're going to learn today. That's what the idea is, and that's what we're going to do. So the first thing which we're going to start is something which is called as prompt engineering. And Shruti has already, I think, given a little bit of a, during the agenda and during the piece, she was mentioning what prompt engineering really is. But let's go a little bit in detail. So prompt engineering is essential for effective AI communication. So treat this AI tools as basically a way of communicating. It's like you are communicating and talking to someone, and he's giving the output to you as per the questions you are asking or as per the request of the response you are requesting. So that's where it is. So there is a requirement of whatever goes in, the same way it comes out. The quality which goes in, the quality which comes out, everyone knows about that. But how do we really create quality prompts, as we call it, is what we are going to learn today. So let's see and how we can leverage this to our fullest potential is what. Now, the question. I have been talking a lot, but the question. You have all heard about a lot of AI tools. Can you please name a few? Just unmute and answer, please.
ChatGPT, Gemini, Kimi, DeepSeek.
DeepSeek, very good, very good. DeepSeek की आज बहुत एक दो दिन से काफी न्यूज में आ रहा है DeepSeek, right?
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA, actually.
NVIDIA, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else? Any other names? There are so many, actually. Anyone else who is aware of them? Of what Shiv has mentioned? Any Shivji has mentioned? Any other names? Anyone? Okay. So I think what Shiv was gonna supposed to answer, I already knew that. So it's definitely ChatGPT, it's definitely Copilot, it's Gemini, and there, etc. There are so many. But what is the basic input called when you use ChatGPT to elicit a particular response. What is it called? Just Shruti mentioned that. Anyone?
Wrong.
Very nice. Great. So it's called prompt. And the process in which language models, so this is basically a little bit, I'm not going on a technical bit a little, but on a language models, there are basically natural language models, which generally ChatGPT understands and then basically reads the keywords and then it understands what you are asking for, it gives you a response. So they are fine-tuned and tailored to perform specific tasks or generate desired outputs, and more frequently we call them as prompt engineering. That's what we call. Now it's not as tough as engineering as you see on the picture here, which is more E is equal to MC square or something like that. It's very simple. But there is a technique which we're gonna learn, and then we're gonna become more efficient onto it. So in this session, we will talk about how to use these prompt effectively with the two AI tools, which is ChatGPT and Bing Copilot, and craft the input. Now you'll come back to me and say कि सर ये तो हमने किया हुआ है, आप क्या नई बात हमें बताने जा रहे हो? ये तो सब हम करते ही हैं, हम सब चैट जीपीटी खोलते हैं और हम सब जो है वो उससे क्वेश्चंस पूछते हैं, हम सब जो है वो उससे पूछते हैं, बट बिलीव यू मी, the way I'm telling you, you have not done it like that. Absolutely not done it like that. But and how beautiful it is, and how you can really make it much more useful for even the smallest task is what I'm gonna show you. So let's begin to understand something which is called as the create framework. Now, does something, and of course, this is a create framework, but there's something which C stands for, there's something which REATE stands for. Now, what does it stand for? Can anyone tell me? Wild guess, and there's nothing wrong in it yet. I'm not asking for कि आप 100% मुझे correct बताओ. आप you can take a guess and maybe you are correct. C का क्या मतलब होता है? What do you mean by C?
Concise.
Very nice. Yes, very good answer. Thank you, Milind. Anyone else? What does C stands for? But unfortunately, it's not the correct answer, but it's very close. What does R stands for? What does E stands for? कुछ भी बोल सकते हो आप इसमें से. E तो क्या 2 बार आ गया है, तो दो बार E क्या होता है वो भी बता सकते हो आप. देखो, आप जल्दी नहीं बताओगे तो फिर बहुत सारी चीजें मिस हो सकती हैं. आपको जल्दी जल्दी बताना है ताकि हम फटाफट जो है उस सेशन में आगे चलें. सो प्लीज हेल्प मी इन गिविंग सम आंसर्स. एंड प्लीज डोंट मेक मी टू कॉल योर नेम्स. मेरे पास सबके नाम भी हैं यहाँ पे पार्टिसिपेंट्स में, सो आई कैन एक्चुअली कॉल योर नेम्स. आई कैन सी लीना मैम, आई कैन सी करणजीत, आई कैन सी Mavat, Tejasvi, all of you. Anyone can answer, yeah? Come on. What does C stands for? What does R stands for? Any wild guess? चलो एक छोटा सा एक और क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ. चैट जीपीटी किस किसने यूज किया हुआ है? कैन यू रेज योर हैंड्स? अब रेज योर हैंड्स वीडियो ऑन करके नहीं करना. रेज योर हैंड्स जो है वो आप बड़े इजीली जूम पे कर सकते हैं. If you're on Zoom, you can raise your hand. I can see Sanjeev sir. He has raised his hand. Yes, right on the top of the. Very nice. I can see millions. We have 29 participants. Okay, 25. बाकी सब जो हैं वो आइमा से और उस उधर से हैं. But still, who are the people? Patik. Only 3 people out of 29. बस सिर्फ 3 लोगों ने यूज किया है. फिर तो और भी मजा आने वाला है, क्योंकि फिर तो इसकी पावर आपको और देखने को मिलेगी. Then तो you'll love it even more. Okay. So no one is answering here, unfortunately. अब ये ना फेस टू फेस सेशन ही करना पड़ेगा आपके साथ. तब मैं आपकी सबकी सीटों के पास जाके जो है ये सवाल पूछूंगा तो आप आंसर दोगे. ओके, पीपल आर आंसरिंग. विशाल has said, okay, they have worked on. Okay. So here's a glimpse of different elements you should consider for your prompt. So I'm giving you a glimpse of these elements and then we'll talk. So what it stands for is this. It's all in front of your screen. What it stands for is C stands for character, R stands for request, E stands for examples, A for additions, T for type of output, and E for actors. And I will be going to elaborate a little on what each of these mean as well. So I'm gonna do that as well. So this is the role you want ChatGPT to. तो ChatGPT को क्या रोल प्ले करना है ना, आपने उससे क्या पूछा, उसको क्या रोल प्ले करना है. So this is basically a character which you define for ChatGPT to start with your prompt. हमेशा जब आप अपना प्रॉम्प्ट बनाओ ना, तो अपना प्रॉम्प्ट बनाने के लिए और आउटपुट के लिए you always use this kind of a character first and define your prompt. So my prompt is now another question to all of you. How many in your daily jobs or maybe once in a while have been come across to write a blog? सबको पता है blog क्या होता है? Can you please raise your hands? Everyone who knows what is a blog? What is a blog? मतलब मैं डेफिनेशन नहीं पूछ रहा, मैं सिर्फ ये पूछ रहा हूँ कि आप अपना हाथ उठा के आपको पता है ब्लॉग का क्या मतलब होता है. मतलब ब्लॉग क्यों बनाते हैं, व्हाई डू वी क्रिएट अ ब्लॉग on internet, on the websites, there are a lot of blogs which are available. Unfortunately, I think participation, all लोगों को पता होगा, but they are not raising their hands somehow. Who are the?
ऑफ कोर्स आप कभी भी अनम्यूट करके बोल भी सकते हैं या चैट पे डाल सकते हैं
Yes.
अगर रेज नहीं कर पा रहे हैं हैंड तो.
So
थैंक यू
Arijit is
अरिजीत.
saying that he has worked on a blog. Arijit, it would have been great if you could have given us an experience of what blog you have worked on. How, yeah. When did you basically come across to work on a blog? We'd love to hear about that a little. Okay, so he has created topic on sports and fitness. So blog is actually to simplify, blog is actually a kind of a. It can be a video blog as well. It can be a textual blog as well. So it's kind of basically basically defining some of your expertise, or you are a subject matter expert of a particular topic, and you are creating a blog for people to actually know that this is something which is useful for other people as well. So if someone is actually looking to, let's say, do a digital marketing course, and then you can if I am an expert in doing a digital marketing course, I can actually write a blog in saying what are the things which you should definitely cover in that particular course, or what are the things that you should definitely study to become an effective digital marketer. That is one. Or if you are basically a manufacturer of, let's say, a garment, and you can say that, okay, what are the things which are required to make sure that the garment which you are manufacturing is basically up to a very good brand quality, and it is being manufactured in a proper, there are no colors which are getting faded away, and it is basically being produced very nicely. You are taking care of the sizes, and you're writing something on that on your website or something. You showcase your expertise. That's what blog is all for. So here, let's say if I am supposed to write a blog for any of the basically the industry which I am in, and for various topics which I want to do. So you are writing a prompt and asking ChatGPT to give you a blog written for you. Now you see how it will happen. So you are defining a character first of all. So you're saying you are telling ChatGPT that you are actually a SEO expert and you are actually a blogger. You have to play that role. You have to play that character. And now you need to give me that blog. So you're asking him. And now you're requesting. So R, the create framework, the R stands for I want you to generate an SEO blog just using the keywords I will provide you for my business function. Start by asking me what keywords and topics I want to include. So what you are saying is now, first of all, you defined your character. Now you are actually requesting of what you really need. And you want ChatGPT to generate an SEO blog. Just SEO stands for search engine optimization. It's another technique to make yourself visible on the search engine. So that's another good technique. So it's a SEO blog. And I will provide you my business functions. Start by asking me what keywords and topics I want to include. So you are asking ChatGPT to ask you what are the keywords and topics to include. Then you need to give some examples of some of the bloggers they might have to look. So draw your inspiration from bloggers like Neil Patel, Jeff Bullas, and Seth Godin. Now, some of you might have heard their name. They are very famous bloggers across the world, but Of course, I can give the example like that. If there's something else, maybe then you can give. So if you are talking about some of the, you want to write some of the media article, you want to write a PR article, you can say some of the personalities which are very famous in your public press release, and journalists who are very famous, and you can write their name as well if you need a press release article or media article, something like that. The other thing is you want to do some adjustments. So do not use all the keywords, only use what you need for the blog content. So do
Will
not
it work
write a
with
blog until I
famous?
give you my feed keywords. Again, I'm emphasizing till the time I will not give my keywords, the chat GPT will not write the blog. And wait for my response before answering. Type of output. You can actually ask ChatGPT to give you an output in table. You can ask ChatGPT to give you an output in lists, which is in bullet points. You can ask them to give in paragraph. You can ask to give an output with headline and description. You can give the type of output, and here I am giving that. I'm telling write your response as a blog. Give me a blog title, 100-word paragraph describing the blog, list of keywords, and elaborate the topic in 6 points. Write it in plain English without jargon. This is what I'm telling. So I have repeating the create framework. So it is character, which is what I want to be. Then it is basically the request, what request I want, what is output I require. Then it is basically the examples of some of the celebrities or some of the famous people in that particular topic. Then it is basically the adjustments which you are making in terms of what are the kind of things you want. And then it is basically the type of output. And here is the complete prompt which I had created is now ready. Now, what I'm going to do is I want all to actually copy this, and I'm just copying it for all of you. I want all of you to put it on the chat GPT. So I asked everyone to log into chat GPT. Shruti, it will be great if you can just put the URL of chat GPT, chat.openai, open.ai. Just put the URL here, and I'm just putting the prompt over here, and everyone can copy the prompt from the chat here. And we all can actually see how wonderfully it will work. So yes, so see, she has just put in the URL. You can log into URL and you can log into chat GPT. And I have just pasted this particular, and I'm just sending it to you. So now this is the complete prompt which is available on the chat to all of you, and you can copy it. I'm doing the same. I have just copied it. I have now opened GPT here. If you see, this is my chat GPT. I'm just increasing the size for all of you. Have a look into it. So I'm just, okay. So this is the, and forget about what is coming, some other extensions which I use. But here I have copied it on, if you see on ChatGPT, I'm removing the image. Make sure you remove the image. And this is how I have got this. So it is saying you are an SEO specialist with 20 years of experience and a marketing consultant. You create amazing and informative blogs and all these. And now I will run this. So all of you can actually do the same. You can copy it again on your chat GPT the way I have done, and you can show your examples like this. Now, if you see, I press enter. After I press enter, now you see, as soon as I press enter, what it is, got it. Drop your keywords and the topic you want me to focus on. And I'll craft an SEO optimized blog that delivers value and ranks well. So see how intelligent ChatGPT is. Since I had already told him to ask for the keywords and topic, it is asking me now to mention. So now what I will do is I will mention some keywords here. Now you need to give me the keywords. Anyone who can give me a keyword, because I will write the blog which you will tell me to write from the audience. Anyone? Some keywords and the topic on which you want to write the blog. आप सब
Textile industry
MSMEs, you're working
sustainability.
on different businesses. You all are maybe manufacturing something. You might have services of some of the businesses. Please help me to write a blog here. Come on, please.
Green textile sustainability.
Akram, you have to be a little louder if you can.
I was saying green textile, sustainability and recyclability.
Okay, recyclability. I'll say recycle. Then
More keywords are
sustainability.
required.
Okay, what next?
Circularity.
Can you write it on the chat? I'll copy.
Okay.
Okay, green technology. What else? Okay, now press shifter and write the topics. What topic you want to write the blog on? Can you write the blog, Lena? Topic. Can you give me the topic for the writing? What is the topic? Skill waste in skincare. Wow. Okay, but are the keywords and the topic matching? Because I've got keywords from one person and the topic from another person. I think both keywords and topic should match. Okay, they are matching. So I'm just putting enter here and let's see what it gives. So I've just pressed the enter. Okay, sorry, something went wrong here. Okay, while generating the response, unfortunately, to regenerate it, let's say if we can regenerate it. Okay, then it is. Now it's the power. So it's saying skill waste in skincare, as you had said. How recycling sustainability with green technology. Long admired for its luxury, so there's an introduction. And there is a 6 point skill waste, silk waste in skincare, and it is giving us the complete out. We have given the topic, and the topics again, can give another topic, right, and get another blog here. You can mention how many points you want. You can actually adjust your outputs even further if you want here. And so that's a beautiful way of doing it. So of course, I can actually do it if you want that me to do it again. Yes, I can. So someone has written on the chat and I'm doing it once more. So here's a new chat which I'm generating again. Again, I'm putting the same. What keywords would you and topic would you like to focus? And in the chat, you had mentioned topic. You have to give me keywords as well, Lena. So it has to be both. So I have put the topic here and I shift enter and I say keywords. So you have to give me some keywords. The keywords can be actually benefits, advantages, small business, and I say enter. Again, it's becoming a little bit critical here. Maybe it's very weird at this point of time, but it is like see it is giving again the beautifully. Now I have a very interesting piece as well. The next, I have something which is very interesting. There's another prompt which I think you can use in your home and you can use it. And I'll just increase the size and show it. I think it's a beautiful prompt again, saying you are an expert chef with 25 years of experience and a Michelin star. Nothing related to might be your industry. That example I have already given you with a blog. But here is something which you can use on your daily lives. You can actually use it with your spouse as well. So you can love to try at home. You can actually try this at home. So you can create amazing and surprising dishes from the simplest of ingredients. I want you to generate an amazing recipe just using the So again, amazing, just using the ingredients I have in my fridge and cupboard. Start by asking me what ingredients, follow the inspiration from some of the Michelin star, which are Ranveer Bharat, Talla Dalal, Sanjeev Kapoor, Vikas Khanna, and then basically suggest the recipe in a similar form. So if I basically copy this as well, and now you see, again, this is again so beautiful and such engaging way of doing it. So I open a new chat again. I hope it still works, and there is some, and then I copy it here. So I have copied this here. So it is okay, it is not able to upload the image, and I paste it again. So once I have running it, so it's basically generating an error here. So nothing, maybe it will regenerate here in some time. Some error, unfortunately, what we can do is we can actually, some error is coming here. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna do it on another tool of mine, which is called as Claude. Again, a very chat GPT, something which I made beautifully. So I can actually run this prompt. The prompt engineering will work the same no matter on what, where you use it. So it's basically so it's already delighted. So once you share what you have in your refrigerator, so let's say I say that I have, so you see I'm writing this, and you might be able to see it on my screen. So I have all the, and it has given me some examples as well, whatever you have. So I have, let's say right now, cottage cheese. Then I have with me sauces, or I can say tomato sauce. These are all there in my refrigerator and in my cupboards. Then I can say I have spices. Then I can say I have chili. Then I have butter. And then I have something which is maybe salt to taste. So there is salt. Then I have some vegetables. So I can say I have capsicum. I have onion. These are generally found, and I can run a dish from this. So immediately, this will basically see what is the ingredients, and it will basically then it is giving me again clarify if you have capsicum. Is it green, red, or yellow? So I'll say it is, let's say, bell peppers. So instead of this, I can say bell peppers, or I can say it is green. And then I can say tomato sauce is plain. So plain tomato sauce. So it is just further fine tuning and asking me the questions, and then base this and what spices you have available. So I can say it is chili, salt. What other spices? Can you help me in naming those spices? Now it has created a recipe for me. See, all the details from me, and now it is giving me a puri style with tomato gravy as we had, and it has given me of what are the ingredients I have, ingredients I, how much it is basically, what is the steps to cook this particular. So again, a beautiful way of doing it, and this is what we call as engineering. And this again, you can start, you can copy this presentation which you will be presented with, and you can do. There are some extras. So create framework. There for some extras as well, which were there. So these are, if you want to ignore everything before this prompt, you can do that. That's also something possible. Or you can use some of the variations like ask me questions before you answer. So you can do that as well. And you can say explain your thinking or elaborate more. as well. So you can do that as well. So you can even mention, elaborate, or explain your thinking. If it is giving something like an introduction, you can say elaborate more on the introduction. So you can do that as well. And that's how your create framework for the prompt engineering, with beautifully defining the character, request, examples, additions, and type of output and extras. Now, the next topic immediately. So I hope everyone is clear on the prompt engineering and everyone will be able to follow this. How can you use AI and ChatGPT for business development? And that's a very important topic. Most important things which are there for you in the business in development. It is identifying and capitalizing on opportunities. You are basically in the business of doing business development, and how really your AI can help you is what I'm trying to tell you here. So what you need is identify new markets, identify partnerships and revenue streams. You want to know and analyze industry trends. You want to basically also have a good relationship. So you need to basically have relationships with your clients, partners, and the relationships can be sending them a lot of good messages, basically showcasing them your stuff, your products on social media, and you can collaborate with them. And all of these things can, so AI can help you with that as well. And you need to study your competition. The most important part in your business development again is understanding your competitive landscape and identifying differentiators and implementing strategies to inform. तो कंपटीशन को समझना ना बहुत जरूरी होता है. मैं अगर ज्यादा फास्ट जा रहा हूँ आप सब लोगों के लिए तो मुझे आप बता दीजिएगा, क्योंकि हमें बहुत कुछ एक्चुअली कवर करना है अभी. तो थोड़ा सा आई एम गोइंग अ लिटिल फास्ट, पर अगर कहीं पे भी आपको लगे कि मैं अगर थोड़ा सा भी तेज हो रहा हूँ और आपको कुछ और पूछना है तो आप मेरे को रोक के पूछ लेना, मैं आपको बता दूंगा. But at the end of the day, what is it? The three things which are required in your business development. You basically want to understand the industry trends and the new opportunities which you want to explore, the new business landscape which is there, then the new revenue streams from where you can get the new leads which you want to generate. Then it is basically more about the relationships which you want to do, and then it is about the enhanced competitive advantage. And I believe all of you will agree to me that these are some of the important pieces which are required in your business development. So some of the important functions or important points which are there. First of all, what are the differentiation strategies? Identify differentiation areas. Determine unique aspects of your organization. Focus on offering superior value. How can you offer superior value? How can you analyze your competitors thoroughly? Identify their strengths and weaknesses. उनके strengths और weaknesses क्या है ये understand करना, और इम्प्रूव करना अपने प्रोडक्ट फीचर्स को, एनहेंस करना अपनी कस्टमर सर्विस को, और एडॉप्ट करना मार्केटिंग टैक्टिक्स को. बहुत थ्योरेटिकल लगता है, ये सब बहुत थ्योरेटिकल है यहाँ पे, पर नहीं, कुछ कुछ ऐसी चीजें हैं जहाँ पे चैट जीपीटी या यहाँ पे एआई हमें बहुत हेल्प करता है. And this is where I want to create a differentiation strategy. So when you want to identify your competitors, you need to conduct a market research. So identify key players in the market and analyzing your competitors, evaluate products and services, assess pricing strategies, and review marketing. Now I'm going to give you one example, but you can do so much through AI. And this is a simple prompt which I'm giving you again on the the create framework, where we have defined character and other things. So again on the create framework, but see what this prompt says. It says find competitors and learn how to outcompete them. It's a beautiful answer. Find competitors and learn how to outcompete them. So get a report on the main competitors in an area. You don't know who my competitors are, but here it will tell you who your competitors might be, along with advice on how you might offer a better service than each of them. So we're gonna use not ChatGPT but Copilot here, because it's a real-time search which we have to do. So you are an expert industry researcher. Now you're defining the character. Who can help me identify the main companies in the market and tell me how I can be better than them? I want you to find me the best companies that offer a similar product to me in area. So मेरा जो product है उसके similar. Deliver your response with the company name, a description of what makes them good at what and what they do, a sentence on what I could do better and link to their website. अब ये clearly एक हमने इस तरह से एक objective मांगा और ये create किया. So अब हम इसको copy करेंगे. अब again you can do that with me. I will just paste it for you on the chat. So you can all use this particular prompt as well for you. So you can put here. I have put it here for you. I'm just sending it to you. Now you can copy it. The way I have done is you can copy it from the chat, everyone. And now what I is I'm opening my Bing page, call it, and then open my it here. So this is the Microsoft browser which I have opened, and I'm now using for doing it because use some real time here, and I'll paste the prompt which you actually do a new chat. That is something which I will definitely do. So that's a new chat which will open. So start a new chat. I will make sure that there are no errors here. So I'll just put the product and I'll just say enter and put the area, and this the whole prompt is available. Now, if you can tell me which product for which you want to do the, can you please anyone on the chat tell me about product here immediately? Come on guys, आपका क्या प्रोडक्ट है मार्केट में, आप उसका कंपटीशन अगर देखना चाहते, ब्लड collection tube. Okay, done. And which is the area where you want to look for your competition? Is there any particular area like Delhi, Lucknow? What is the area? Ludhiana? It can be any area. Please tell me what area. Kolkata. Very good. Kolkata. So this is what I'm thinking. This is what it is. It is basically the product I have defined as blood collection tube. I could have asked this question as well, but I'm just mentioning, and now you see the way. Here is the answer. So I'm increasing the size for you to see. And in Copilot, the size increase like that, but you can still see. Maybe the screen is small. Let me see if I can size for you. No, it's increasing here. It's not increasing it here somehow. But yeah. So the answer which I have got is Sangameshwar International Private Limited, Amrit Scientific Industries, JK Diagnostics, Mokshi Surgicals, and GPR Tech Diagnoplastics. Any of them you are aware of, Sandeep, which is mentioned here? GPR Tech, and it is giving you here their website as well. So you are aware of JK Diagnostics is there. It's saying JK Diagnostics specializes in lithium heparin vacuum blood collection tubes. They are praised for their consistent quality and adherence to international standards. How to be better? Offer comprehensive customer support and educational resources to help laboratories maximize the efficiency of your products. And now I have their website here as well, which I can click and go. And similarly, there are 4 others which you can into. You can further work, you can further get more details on a similar way. Just to give you all demo of how you various business functions and how you can run. Similarly, now this I think is very, very good and something which is really helping us in doing a lot of things as well. We have something, if you want to understand your audience and you want to find the niche between them. So want to segment a market, you want to identify distinct customer groups. You don't know who's my real customer is. So you want to gather customer insight. अब इसके लिए आपको एक मार्केटिंग एजेंसी रखनी पड़ती है, इसके लिए आपको एक मार्केट रिसर्च कंपनी रखनी पड़ती है, उससे आपको पूछना पड़ता है, वो एक रिसर्च करके आपके पास आते हैं. But to start with, you do not need that, and you can straight away save a huge amount of money and basically invest into this, and you don't require extra resources for you as well. This is something which will help you in that. So these are all part of your business development. So finding a niche, identify areas with less direct competition, position your brand as a leader, building a loyal customer base. Now, if we basically go here, then you have a prompt for this as well. So you have to basically get a table describing the motivations of different potential audiences and how they can better you. So if I copy this now, So again, this is a beautiful prompt over here, which I can copy. So I can copy it again for all of you. You can see, and this is, I have a whole list of business functions here, which I will be giving to you in this presentation, which you can see and you can use for your day-to-day businesses. This is beautiful again in how you can really find and you can use it for your day-to-day business functions. And you can, when you are doing research, when you are doing any of the pieces in your, then you can do it. So that's again a beautiful way of an expert industry researcher who can help me identify my main audiences and what drives them to make a purchase. So I want you to give me a list of audiences in area. So we'll define product and area who are most likely to buy. Present your results in a table with 3 columns: the audience, what motivates them, and how I can address their needs. So I will go on particular option and then again go and start a new chat. So I have just put a new chat and just copied this again. I'll just clean it up again so that I get a good response. So if you can again, anyone else who can tell me the product and area, and I will tell them the right audience for them. Anyone? Can you mention it on chat? Yes, I can see that. Give me a second and I'll basically just making sure that my prompt is right and clean. So I've just did that. Now I'm copying it, Jacquard ribbon, and you have to tell me, Akram, the area as well. Because the audience have different needs here. And okay, you're saying USA. USA is very big, but still, let's see. It will give you the answer, but you should be a little bit more region specific actually. Even if in USA, then maybe I should ask which area in USA, because USA is quite vast. You have a Pacific at one end and you have East at one end. So maybe New York and then California, they're two different locations altogether, and maybe you can go in that. But still, since you have written USA, I'm writing and running it with USA, and I just say I'll show you. Here is the table. It's giving the saying the audience is fashion designers, the first option, unique patterns and high quality materials for creating exclusive designs, offer a wide variety of patterns and colors. This is how to address their needs. Then it is do it yourself crafters, then it is interior decorators, then it is event planners and gift wrappers. So there are 5 audience which I had asked for 5 audience niche, and it has given me the 5 niche. I had asked for 5 niche. Take this, and all of you can try computer at this point of time. I'm pasting all these because you can copy that all these and you can put it on the Bing and you can answers. Been getting the answers. There's no rocket science in that. It's seeing is I'm just doing cut copy paste here. यहाँ पे कुछ लिख रहा हूँ ना, मैं यहाँ पे कुछ बोल रहा हूँ, मैंने सिर्फ अपने एरिया प्रोडक्ट बताया और सब आंसर्स मेरे पास विद इन सेकेंड मेरे पास इतना आ जाता है. और टू वैलिडेट दिस प्रपोजिशन इट इज ऑल्सो देयर, कंडक्ट सर्वेज, उसने फिर आपको सजेशंस भी दिए और आपको बहुत सारी मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटेजीज भी बता दी. तो आप देखोगे तो यहाँ पे उसने कहा यूटिलाइज मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म टू शोकेस योर प्रोडक्ट, collaborate with influencers, offer promotion and discounts, create high quality contest tutorials and design ideas. So अब अगर आप उस तरह से देखो तो इसने आपको बहुत सारे आइडियाज मार्केटिंग के दे दिए. इसने आपको बहुत सारे जो है वो वैल्यू प्रोपोजिशन के एमवीपी अपने प्रोडक्ट का अगर आपको करना है तो आपको दे दिए. और फिर आपको बेसिकली जो है लग्जरी ब्रांड्स, वेडिंग प्लानर्स, होम डेकोर, क्राफ्ट, सब्सक्रिप्शन बॉक्सेस. तो ये इस तरह से आप तो यूज भी कर सकते हो. दीज आर द which you can cater to as well. How powerful this is. Otherwise, if I didn't have, आप USA में जाके अगर अपनी रिसर्च करते तो it have been so expensive. But now you have the target audience. अपना मीडिया प्लान इसके हिसाब से बना सकते हो. आप अपना इस हिसाब से अपने प्लान कर सकते हो कि किन लोगों को टारगेट करना है. यू कैन क्रिएट योर टारगेटिंग बेसिस दैट एंड इट विल बी सो शार्प. because it is doing the research on you. That's the power of AI, which I wanted to tell you. That's the power of business function, how you can recognize your audience. अब इसी की जगह वैसे कह रहे हो, अब आपका आंसर देखना एकदम चेंज हो जाएगा। अगर मैं इसी आंसर को अगर मैं एरिया में चेंज करके कंट्रोल भी कर दूं, यहाँ पे मैं प्रोडक्ट में आई एम जस्ट पुट हियर आई बेसिकली एरिया चेंज करके आई मेक इट your local area. Let's say if I put it, and you see there might be some change. I put Lucknow here, and the dance change a little, and it will start different dance. There is a difference in terms of how we offer. There, it is also some of the people names, some of the company names which I can, and it is giving me some other options as well. Interior decorators there, which are something which was it is changing its motivation to buy, need their answer is changing based on the age. And it is giving me so much of references of here as well, which I can refer. This is not given in the above giving here as well. So again, the answers are changing basis so many functions which I have. So further, we can see there is scalability analysis. I'm not going in detail, but there is a prompt for that as well. Then there is a prompt of how to redefine an industry. So I have a prompt for that as well. How to redefine industry. You can copy all these prompts on the business functions. ये सारे business functions हैं जो कि आप यहाँ पे अपने हैं, उन सब की यहाँ पे जो है वो definitions भी दी हुई हैं कि आपको कैसे आप अपनी इंडस्ट्री को रीडिफाइन करना चाहते हो। मैं बताता हूँ आपको कैसे। In the last in our last cohort, we had one of the MSMEs in Lucknow, and they had something आपने सुना भी होगा शायद. They are basically manufacturing Gloria ice creams, and they want to basically now enter into a venture into some natural ice cream segment in there. And now they want to redefine that industry basically. So they want to basically create from their normal regular ice creams which are there, which is chocolate. They want to make natural ice creams like Sitafal ice cream, or it is basically uh, the ice creams which are based on natural ingredients which are there, and they want to enter that market. Now, this is such a useful prompt for them. How to redefine an industry. So they can really redefine ice cream product, natural ice cream, and then they can actually get a witty and creative headline. So I can run it for you. Let me spend 5 minutes here, and then we'll move further. But you see how it will help them, and it can help them. They actually had use, and they told me that this was something which was actually something which redefined the way they used to approach their thought process and how it is really useful for them. So if I put it in chat and I put this prompt here, I had put this prompt here on the advice on this and the product and this which is there. So industry and product. So I'll just put this space here. The industry is cold beverage. No, not beverage actually. Cold food. So it is natural ice creams. Or industry can be cold desserts actually. I'm so sorry. It is a cold desserts and it is natural ice. Now, if you see, it is giving me the opportunity. It is giving options, organic, challenging, is giving me some ideas. What are the weaknesses? What are the strengths and weaknesses? Advice on validation. And it is then giving me product introduce exotic and unconventional flavors using natural ingredients such as turmeric and black sesame. It is saying offer a tiered pricing model, partner with local farmer markets, expand the target audience. Natural ice creams are made with organic ingredient, no artificial additives. Premium pricing due to high quality ingredients. Sold through specialty stores and online platforms. Targeted at health conscious individuals, families. So all this makes it much, much more engaging and much more much able for all of you. This is another beautiful business prompt, and I have many prompts like this. I'm not giving you. You can also define your brand and purpose. All of you want to create your brand, so you can create your brand and purpose. You can do your scenario planning. And what is scenario planning? You can identify your potential risks, you can identify your opportunities. All these AI tools can help you in making. You can do so many. You can put a value proposition canvas over here. You want to basically, let's say, you want to go for a funding, you can even go for an elevator pitch. Write an elevator pitch. Everyone wants a funding. Everyone goes for some time at some point of their business. They want more money to be invested in their business. So you definitely look for people who can invest in your business. So you can write an elevator pitch basis that as well. And there is a prompt for writing an elevator pitch. There's a template in terms of this. You can use these. All these are defined very properly, and how it is. You can mention the target customers, you can mention the solutions, and you can run your this. You can write the list of sales objections, and then you can write even a press release. You have a new product which has come into the market, you want to do a press release, you can write that prompt as well. So there's a prompt for a press release as well, which is there. So all your business functions, key business functions which are there, all are mentioned, and then basis that you can do your media planning. You can see what are the people, you can generate your leads by a lot of this analysis which it gives you, and then it helps you to run those things. So this is basically a lot of things which are helping you in your day-to-day business development jobs, and then you can work on them. And that's how you can run the different, and that's how AI can help you in making you more sharper in some of the information which you might not have. Now, writing a press release, you always will be dependent maybe on a PR firm. Maybe you will reach out to a lot of PR firms which are there in the market, and they ask you for a retainer. But why to basically, if you are doing one odd press release or maybe doing two or three press releases in a month, you can simply use this particular prompt. It's beautiful and give you a beautiful document of press release, which you can send it to all the publications across and do a kind of making, basically doing a lot of jobs which where you had to outsource, which you don't need to, and you can do it yourself. So that's a beautiful way of all your business development functions. And from there, I think we have now come to the point where we need a small break, actually. So let's see how we can respond to the emails as well. A lot of you are getting mails day in and day out, and how AI can help you to respond to the mails as well. So that's another piece which we'll discuss, and then we'll go further on how AI can help you in a lot of things which you might not have thought of. I could not have thought of those things 2 years back, but now when they help me, it's so good and so helpful and so productive. So all of these prompts which I have given, please practice with them. Use them on your daily jobs, on your business development functions, on your market research functions. And then, so we have the, uh, we'll take a small break now. We have the time, and then we'll come back to how we can use AI to respond to emails. Shruti, over to you.
Yes, sir. So we'll be taking a 10-minute break. By then, I request everyone to please give your feedback.
तो थैंक यू एवरीवन विल टेक अ क्विक 10 मिनट ब्रेक आपके स्क्रीन पे एक छोटा सा क्वेश्चनर है प्लीज़ प्लीज़ अपना फीडबैक शेयर कीजिए हमें बहुत हेल्प होता है इससे इसी से हम इम्प्रूव कर पाएंगे अपना प्रोग्राम तो अभी फर्स्ट हाफ हमारा जो भी सेशन में हुआ अगर आपको अच्छा लग रहा है तो 9 and 10 दीजिए अगर आपको लग रहा है हम इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं तो गिव अस 7-8 लग रहा है कि पूरा बहुत कुछ चेंज करने की ज़रूरत है गिव अस 1 to 6 and we will do that. So please give us our feedback. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back at 4:50 and we'll keep this feedback form on during the break. So please share your feedback.
Should we start? And thank you so much, Arijit. I just read your message. Thank you so much for the encouragement. But frankly, telling you, the next 1 hour is actually what I should say कि अभी तो party शुरू हुई है. So there are so many things still, I think, which I need to tell you and I need to discuss with you. There are so many good things which are coming. So I'll basically showcase that as well. So I'm again sharing my screen. Okay, I believe my screen is now visible. Should be visible. Yes. Let's see if ChatGPT is not acting funny and it is working fine. But before that, let's start with we will basically start with how we can write and respond to emails. Now, this is one of the important pieces, generally more important in terms of our business functions. कि ईमेल को रिस्पॉन्ड करने में हमारे पास हमारा बहुत टाइम चला जाता है. हमारा बहुत सारा टाइम जो है वो हम लूज कर जाते हैं कि जब हमें एक ईमेल का रिप्लाई करना होता है. अब मैं ये नहीं कहता कि आपको अपनी सारी ईमेल्स का ही जो रिप्लाई है वो सिर्फ जो है वो आप एक उसके थ्रू ही यूज करना चाहिए, एआई के थ्रू ही करना चाहिए. बट यस, इट कैन सिंप्लीफाई, इट कैन पुट योर थॉट प्रोसेस टुगेदर एंड देन यू कैन एक्चुअली tweak it a little. So responding to emails, it is basically we are saying why it is important for the email responses and role of AI. So the importance of certain mails, the new business inquiries from dream clients. Sometimes you get a mail from a dream client saying, I'm interested in your product. At that point of time, I think AI can really help you in crafting a beautiful message for your client, explaining about your products and services. That's one piece. Urgent request from demanding clients. If they have some request, you can actually look into them and you can respond to them. This is that is crafts personalized and informative responses, engages effectively with important emails. Steps to use AI in Microsoft Edge. So you can actually use it with a lot of good responses, and you can use it with Bing and you can use it with creative mode. So, how we can really do that and how we can reply and create new mails, I'll just show you an example. But what is more important here is that not all emails are equal importance. So not all emails are the same. You need to be very careful and read it before you respond. ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए कि आपने तो एआई से कॉपी किया और इसको डाल दिया. You need to put your common sense into it. You need to put your business acumen into it and then use it. So ideally, yes, there is an assistant which is there with you to do a lot of things for you, but at the end of the day, your input into it will make it much more richer. Your input to it will make it much, much more effective for you as well. So that's what you need to do. And that's where the thing is. Now I'm giving you an example. Here is a prompt, beautiful prompt. So I'm saying you are an eloquent and professional executive known for your effective and persuasive communication. I want you to help me respond to this email. Write in the conversational and professional manner with a touch of wit and charm. That's putting a little bit of a flavor into it. So you are putting a wit and you are putting a little bit of a charm into it. When you are pasting a link, double check it by visiting the link yourself to make sure it's active. अब ऐसा ना हो कि आप ईमेल में कोई लिंक भेज दें और वो एक्टिव ना हो, तो वो ask basically your co-pilot to check that as well. If it's a dead link, try again until you find a working one. And list of requests, make comment about weather in their area, find relevant news story, etc. तो अब हम क्या करेंगे, एक सैंपल मैंने एक ईमेल बनाई है, अब हम उसका रिप्लाई करेंगे. तो पहले तो एक सैंपल ईमेल देखते हैं कि मैंने उसका रिप्लाई, वो पढ़ते हैं. Email is here. So this is a manager of mine. So Rajiv is basically my boss, hypothetically, and he has written a mail to. So he's saying, Dear Nitin, I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to request your assistance in conducting a brief in-store survey to help us understand and address our recent challenges with low walk-in and traffic and declining sales. तो हमारा एक स्टोर है वो अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा। तो मेरे बॉस ने मेरे को लिखा कि भैया जाओ उस स्टोर में जाके जरा उसको विजिट करो और विजिट करके जरा पता लगाओ हो क्या रहा है। तो सर्वे ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? आइडेंटिफाई फैक्टर्स अफेक्टिंग कस्टमर फुट ट्रैफिक, understand customer perception, and gather insights. Action items: interact with customers visiting the store. Focus on both purchasing and non-purchasing visitors. कि लोग आ रहे हैं और खरीद नहीं रहे हैं. It can be a garment store. It can be basically a fast food outlet. It can be a restaurant. It can be anything. Aim to survey at least 20 to 25 customers. And the questions to ask is also there. And this is the expected outcome. इस पूरे को कॉपी कर मुझे इस पे नितिन को अब इस पे थोड़ा सा रिप्लाई करना है कि यस सर आई एम मोर देन विल टू डू दैट सो दैट ही इज क्लियर दैट यस आई एम वर्किंग ऑन इट. So now what I will do is when I reply to it, I'll copy this text actually. ये मैंने किया और ये मैं अब कोशिश करता हूँ कि अगर मेरा चैट जीपीटी पे कॉपी हो जाता है, अगर नहीं होता then we have the Bing because chat GPT is behaving a little funny today. So let me do that. And then I'm putting a enter because I'll put the copy over here. Now again I have to copy this text which is there, so I'll copy this and copy the email over here as Control V. So if you see, this email has been copied over here, which I am there, which I have written, and then I expect an output out of it. See, now this is what me writing. It's saying, Dear Rajiv, I appreciate you reaching out and outlining a plan so clearly. Your structured approach makes it easy to hit the ground running, and I'm happy to assist with this initiative. I'll begin engaging with customers right away, ensuring we capture insights on both buyers and browsers. I'll also take note of any patterns in foot traffic and general store atmosphere that might shed light on the issue. So I'll take that if there's too much of a heat, if it's too much cold, if it's too damp, whatever the issue is. Additionally, if I notice any recurring themes beyond the survey questions, such as need for better signage, store ambience, or promotional offers, I'll sure to include those in my report. Now you see, it has actually point has been missing and it has not been included, so it's been added into it. So that's an intelligent piece which is there. Expect a detailed summary with actionable takeaways by date. Now, when you copy it, please make sure to mention this date. इसको as it is copy मत कर देना. And also, if you want to make any changes in it, to me it is perfect. Not much changes are required into it. Looking forward to uncovering valuable insights that help boost our walk-ins and sales. Let's turn things around. Best Nitin. So this is how I am. And if I want to write a mail, I can write a mail here as well by simply. So मैंने क्या किया? I've created a simple prompt to write a mail here as well. And that is what I had done. I had said this. Now, मैंने बहुत जल्दी ही किया ये, पर मैं इसको चैट पे कॉपी कर रहा हूँ. जीव ने मेल लिखी, ये वो वाली मेल है. So you can be actually the Rajiv or you can be actually Nitin. You cannot be both, so you can write that as well. You basically go and I basically press this. So you say, I want my manager to go in the store and do a small survey to find out the reasons of low walk-ins and low sales. Please write a mail to my manager regarding that and also mention the expected outcomes. बस इतना ही लिखा है मैंने और मैं इसको एंटर कर रहा हूँ. And now this is the text which Rajiv. So this is the one I've got this output जो मैंने अभी किया था. ये output भी यहाँ पे है और ये भी यहाँ पे है. So how quickly you can create emails, how quickly you can respond to emails. That's the beauty. But again, just a small careful thing which you need to be careful of, just a small thing which you need to be care of. You don't need to copy paste. There are a lot of good things. So for example, here you can mention that whatever the outcome can be. The expected outcome can be if there is a lack of time, there's a lack of thing, that also you can add over here. You can also see if there is anything else that you want to ask about. So you can make it much more richer the way you are thinking, and then you can write an email on that. But definitely, it gives you a thought process on how you can and making you more productive, क्योंकि ये ईमेल लिखने में आपको कम से कम 10 से 15 या आधा घंटा लगता। आप जो है उसमें रिसर्च करते कि क्या क्या है, यहाँ पे ये सारा आपके पास कंटेंट जो है वो इजी आ गया है। Always try to use this when there is an important some important work which you need to get to your staff, or there is an important replies which you need to make to your clients. You can definitely use this as a support, as an AI assistant to you. क्योंकि आपका ये होता था ना, पहले मूवीज में देखते थे डिक्टेट करते थे वो अपना, आप जो है वो जो the people used to type on this and there was a boss who used to dictate. It's the same way it is working here, but much more intelligently. So it's not only just dictating, but it is actually creating a whole new output for you. That's the beauty of actually responding and working on an email, which I just wanted to show you a small. Yes, you can fine tune a lot. You can use this kind of a prompt, which is more on a create framework, and work on that. Now, again, so we have explored a lot Copilot and ChatGPT. We have seen what are the business functions where it can help us. We have seen how it can help us actually in various writing emails, creating and writing emails. We have seen what is prompt engineering. Now let's go a little further. And this is so beautiful, I tell you. So ओवरव्यू ऑफ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस। अभी तक हमने प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग की तो बात करी, हमने आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस की तो बात ही नहीं करी थी कि ये होता क्या है। सो इट बेसिकली टेक्नोलॉजी दैट अलाउ मशीन्स टू इमिटेट ह्यूमन कॉग्निटिव फंक्शंस। ये हमारे जो हम कर रहे हैं, दिस ऑल आर कॉग्निटिव फंक्शंस व्हिच दे ट्राई टू इमिटेट। राइटिंग अ पोयम, basically writing an email, they all require a little bit of a creativeness in it, they all require a little bit of thought process in it. Learning and adaptation, AI systems can learn from data. They basically keep on learning on what's there on internet, adapting their responses based on new information to improve performance over time. Natural language understands your language. When you say give me a response, you say I request you to provide it to me, it understands, then it is giving you the output basis that. So that is the, and how it is enhancing productivity, we have seen that it automates repetitive tasks. So you can actually create a template of responding to the client email, so you can actually create that. It is a repetitive task, but you can create those outputs in a Word file with you, significantly reducing time spent on mundane activities and increasing operational efficiency. अब ये ढूंढना कि मेरे पास क्या इंग्रेडिएंट्स हैं रेफ्रिजरेटर में, और वो ढूंढ के अब मेरे को कोई रेसिपी ढूंढना उसके बेसिस पे, अब मैं गूगल पे जाता, गूगल पे जाके उस इंग्रेडिएंट्स के बेसिस पे कोई रेसिपी ढूंढता, कितना टफ काम था। अब सोचो, अगर मैं वो ब्लॉग जिसमें मेरे को कीवर्ड्स पता है और जो मेरे को वो पता है, अब मैं उसको ढूंढने जाता इंटरनेट के ऊपर, गूगल के ऊपर, हम गूगल पर, और मैं गूगल के ऊपर उसके ऊपर करता, तो बहुत सारा टॉपिक्स मेरे को तो जरूर मिलते, पर वो मैं कॉपी पेस्ट करता, तो उसमें अपनी इनसाइट डालता, यहाँ पे उसने आपको कंटेंट क्रिएट करके दे दिया। दैट्स अ ब्यूटी एक्चुअली। So it is basically doing a lot of those things. So it helps you to provide insights, और ये भी अभी मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा, enabling informed decision making and strategic planning, assist in decision making processes by evaluating options quick and teams to focus on strategic initiatives. और यही है अपने आप को ज्यादा प्रोडक्टिव, अपने आप को ग्रो, एआई में ग्रो करने का मतलब है यू हैव टू ग्रो, you basically it's a business growth at the end of the day. It is not AI which is helping you, it is you yourself helping to grow your business at the end of the day. That is what is important, what we are trying to learn over here, how we can grow our business, how we can become more productive. Now, what is the difference between Copilot and ChatGPT? And we have been using both, but we'll be using them further. Further, this Copilot is an AI tool that integrates very well with Microsoft 365 applications, providing enhanced productivity in creating and analyzing them. Whereas ChatGPT is designed for conversational interaction, facilitating engaging discussions, and generating human-like. That's where thing is. So overview of Copilot, it utilizes AI to assist users in various tasks, streamlining workflows, enhancing overall efficiency. Integrated seamlessly into Microsoft 365 applications, Copilot enhances existing tools with smart suggestions and automation features. And there's a lot of boosting productivity by users in task completion. Copilot contributes to increase better time management in individuals and teams. So what is Copilot? Generative AI technology, content creation assistance, and data analysis and automation. And that's how it is integrated very well with Microsoft. So it is something which automates a task, it enhances your experience, they are intelligent, show you that. All things to show you smart suggestions, how it can, and all those things. There is a lot of enhanced productivity and how we can help in doing content. What's ChatGPT? A little bit as well. It is an independent conversational platform. So it is treated as natural language conversations. So you can engage users in meaningful conversation using natural language processing to understand. तो बहुत ही easily आपकी language समझ लेता है और आपका output दे देता है. You can use it for various purposes. आप उसको content generation के लिए भी use कर सकते हैं. जैसे अभी हम press release के हमने देखा कि you can release press releases, create press releases with that. You can write stories. They can answer to your inquiries. They can answer to your emails. So we can use it for a lot of this. It's a very conversational interface. So you can keep like prompt engineering में हमने देखा कि आपने पूछा उससे what do you require? So you can use it as chatbot as well and do it. So there are a lot of features which there and the is that Copilot enhances through real-time sessions. जो हम कह रहे थे कि real अगर हमें competition real time पे क्या competition है वो बताएगा. Whereas this gives you more conversational. So they have their strengths, they have their limits, and we should know very clearly where we should go for ChatGPT and where we should go with Copilot. Although both the systems have been very powerful in last 6 months, they have become more powerful. Now you can generate images even with ChatGPT. You can generate images with Copilot as well, and you can do a lot of things which we're gonna see now. So that before we start this, actually, there is one topic which I would like to go, and then we'll go to doing that. Just hold on. Yes, I think we'll cover this one first, and then we'll go on the other which is there. And this is basically how to leverage AI to create social media content. Now, this is something which is very beautiful. And this is something which I think, again, a productivity thing. There's a lot of AI in this as well. But my question to all of you now, again, one more question to all of you. We have been quiet for quite a long time. How many of you are using Canva for their business? Can you raise your hands? I'm still waiting, watching my iPad to see who are raising the hands. How many of you have used Canva? How many of you require social media creatives on a weekly basis or monthly basis? How many of you require? Very few people. Out of 18, we have just 2-3 people here. Okay. How many of you require social media creative? Okay, I think the answer is here more from people who require social media creative on a weekly and monthly basis. And I believe these are the answers. But how you can actually create it yourself is where I'm gonna show you this. So there's a tool. The tool name is Canva, canva.com. Shruti, if you can just put the URL name here as well, I think that will be great. So if you can just say www.canva.com, and I'm now going on screen here, and then I'll show you how it's that as it's a new tab. I hope everyone is able to see that. Let me hide the pilot for some now. And this pilot on this, and then start. There's something which is called as tool, which is called Canva here. A beautiful tool can do this tool, www.canva. Of this tool. It's a beautiful, helps you to create yourself brochures, yourself even the websites, yourself the social media creative. So you can, if you click, it helps you get social Facebook post, Instagram post, Facebook cover image, LinkedIn post, Instagram story. So you want to create a story, and it no social media can create it for you. You can create it for WhatsApp, you can create it for Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And how you can show you. But first of all, let's go through detail. You can create documents through it. So you can create your brochures here as well. So you can create some good documents here. I can go on typing brochures, brochures, and then it will give me some company brochures, development, design. So I can click on brochures and I'll get a lot of design options on how you can brochures for your the three-page brochures which you generally require, which has basically the front, the whole page, and the back. You can create that, and you can design very easy to design and very easy to imbibe. You can create your even you can create your posters from here. If I type posters on top, then you can see you can create posters for you. So you want to create educational poster, it can create. You want to create a poster for your organization, it can. So just type and then you can create different posters for your so see posters for you, and you can get a lot of this. I generally create a blank one and choose the template. So you have 20,000 posters template available with you, and you can use them as well. So this is a beautiful tool. All of you can use, and you don't have to depend actually on your graphic designer or your creative agency. You can go here and do it yourself. I have been doing it for last 7 to 8 years. I have been doing it myself. I have been doing all my branding through it. Sometimes I create creative for my client as well through this. It's so effective and so beautiful. I can create. You want to create a congratulation poster, you can do that. But let's me show you, actually not going further. See, there's a lot of things which are there. But let me first show you to actually how to create. So I've just clicked on create a design on the left hand side. Now all of you can log in into Canva. All of you can use your email ID and password and log in into Canva. And once you log in into it, let me see if I want to create anything. So I want to create the popular one. And the popular one can be the Instagram post. So I click on the Instagram post over here. I close the tabs which are open. And if you see the late for the post in front of you. It's just opening right now. If you see there are some plates which are opening, and I can then choose it and create a beautiful list here. In here can be asked, can do it. I can do it. Most of the industries which are, let's say, a manufacturing industry, and you are into a manufacturing of, for example, you can be in the manufacturing of ladies garments. Let's say, I'm just saying hypothetically, that's one of my favorite topic as well. It can be. So I go on manufacturing, and you see some manufacturing, you see some of the topics here. There's construction, there's this, but this is on the fashion actually, frankly. So I can go on fashion here. If I'm a clothing brand, if it is a boutique, it is ladies fashion, it can be fashion line clothing. So I can do a lot of this, and I can women fashion. If it is ladies, then I can go that as well. And I choose women, and you see how it is easy. Now this how it is giving me the option here, and whatever I want to choose. Of course, I have a pro version. Yeah, at this point of time, you might not have the pro version. It is just 500 rupees per month, but I can create. So I can just copy this, for example. So this is what I have just copied. And now this is for my, this is a post, Instagram post I'm creating. I can write down here my website name. So I can write hypothetically whatever. So I can say Amaya Trends, which can be my website. And if I'm a manufacturer, our new collection, and I can delete this image. I want to change the image. I go on elements. On the left hand side are the elements, and I can say Indians modern. Like this, I can type so that this is basically something which is smart. I have written smart as well. This way, depending on, I can choose the photographs here as well. So if you see, these are so smart photographs, and I can see or can take out anything. Now here, how I can utilize AI as well. This is the beauty I wanted to show you, that I can now create the media with the image with the AI as well. So I say, Indian women wearing a crop top, for example, and in the shop, let's say. It can be more sharper, but this is there and it starts creating the image for. You see, this is basically how it is creating the image for. I could not find it actually on the photos which were there. So now it has created these images for me. You see, all these images, and I have liked this image. I've copied this as an image and it has been put over here. Okay, or maybe this might be another one which can be beautifully put here. So I can edit it, I can move it a little like this, and I can put this image like this. So I love this image, or maybe I can sharpen it by putting more. And this is so, depending on your imagination, you can generate a lot of images, and you can say factory manufacturing ladies garments. Sorry, the spelling got a little, but maybe it should be enabled and then there I can put here. Maybe this is not the frame which I require. So I will put a grid over here. Now this is beautifully, it has created for you. I can use this, but before that, the way I want to use it is I want to use a grid. I want to basically use a grid here for images. I want to put 4 images. So this is the grid I will say. Yeah, this. So now you can, these grids here. I want to put 4 images over here in one frame. So I will choose any of the images where I can put some 4 images beautifully equally divided. I have to find that out if there is an image. Yeah, I found it. Here is the grid. Put it here. This is a grid. I'll shorten it here. Shorten it here. Adjust the grid over here, and I can put 4 images of the grid here. Instead of that circular image, which was there, I was able to put the image here. I can center it, so I can say position. I have already centered it. So this is the center I have, and from there, the images which I had created from the media, I can put those images. I can use those images easily by utilizing them and showcasing that this is the new, and I can change this overview. I can reduce the font size here. Anaya factory. So easily come like this. I can quickly reduce the size. And this is how I can showcase the images. Now, just you see, within how much time? 10 minutes, I have created a social media post. I can change the message here as well. Contact us for orders. So you can use these orders here as well. You can use this and you can use your contact numbers here as well. Change the content you want it. And then this is your creative. You can download it from here. You can just download and use it in your Instagram post. And now it is done. Sorry, I was not able to copy this as well, but this creative is ready for me to be used on this. There are small changes which I can do here, but yeah, this is the post which is ready. I can put my contact number here. And now if you see, I have the beautiful, if I increase the size to show you, beautiful way of showcasing. I didn't need to do any photo shoot. I didn't need to do, I can get to do more images like this as well. I can do that as well. So I can like this and say generate more like this. So you see it will generate me more like this. The one which I like, if I like this one, it can generate more like this one. And slow far you can create so of the images. It's just so how you can leverage AI to generate images as well. And similarly, you can use AI to generate videos as well. Now it can actually create videos. Of course, it will take some time and take a lot of this, but you see, it will create videos. It will create some graphics for you. It will create some running graphics for you. You can create GIFs out of it as well. So a beautiful way of utilizing Canva to do your own creative. And frankly speaking, I have been using it and I have created websites out of it. I have created so many useful. If I go to home and I show you, I have created so many useful. So, for example, something one of my clients for him, I've created a standee. So I created this standee. My team also did and they share with me team. So my team also uses Canva and they create a study out of it and then they share with me the two options and then showcase it to them. So it's a beautiful way of developing creative and doing a lot of. So one is using Canva and using your social media as well as through AI. A bit of AI which we did. So this is how we can audience of AI. So it helps you target specific audience, predicting user behavior. I have shown you already. And there is something on the social post as well. Now, if you have to come up with a social post, which is a copy, a body copy with it, so you can do that as well. And that is also is possible. So if I copy this, so imagine you are a social media expert. There is, and now if I have to do that, sorry, Control Z, if I Control C, and I now go in chatting, I'll go in chat again. Copy it again. There is a lot of I've given it again in the framework of how. So now same topic for which I have been. So my tone of voice and all those things. So I will give it to them like this. Shift. You have to press Shift Enter so that you can fine tune it. And then you say topic. So you can say new ladies garments audience women in the age group 18 to 35, for example, tone of voice. Now, the tone of voice can be casual, it can be professional. To me, it is a professional, and I say enter. Okay, and now it will give me. Oh, it says you have uploaded an image. Unfortunately, so it is not able to take out that. So I'll press again, say and run it. So now giving me some content ideas. It is also giving me, I think, what it basically says is find me current articles and recent studies. So sorry, not about the post, but it is about the current articles and studies. So it is searching the net and giving you some of the articles which are there on the trends and some things which are there. So it is giving you a lot of content on that and giving you a lot of sources on that. I could have asked for the social media post here as well. Unfortunately, I did not. Who keeps find me? You can say to write me a social media post for Instagram. And I can say, again, copy this completely to save the time as per the details below. I'm skipping because of the time, I'm skipping some of the important elements. Sorry for that, but this is, oh, sorry, I have to stop it. This point of now, it's saying, give me the details. It's asking me for the details actually. Now I give him the details. And now it will hopefully write something for me. See, it is. Now it is giving me and it is giving me the hashtags and it has given me style meets elegance. The future of fashion is here. Ladies, it's time to refresh your wardrobe with the latest trend designed to empower, inspire, and elevate. Beautiful. And then from chic silhouettes and to timeless classics and all the content. So that's how you can actually create as well. Moving now to, so you can create a social media post. You can even write a LinkedIn post here as well. There's a prompt for that as well, which I have given you. And then you can see what are the capabilities. I've already shown you the Canva capabilities over here. You can have a look into them as well. That's how you can use it. Any questions till now? We are in the, after this, we are just 10 to 15 minutes. We are in the last leg of our session. So any questions, anyone? Do you find it useful using Canva and the copy for the social media? Anyone, guys? Okay, thank you, Milind, for your answer. Anyone else who finds it? Will you be using it in your daily routine, your daily functions now, since you have learned so many things now? Will you be able to use it? Okay, great. Now the next part and the last part. Now a question to all of you. Say yes or no. Okay. We have mostly, I think we have discussed the features, so I'm not putting much more concern with this. We have this AI features for image creation, so we have done those as well. I've already given you the demo for it, and all that has been done. Now the last part is basically this, which I'm gonna show you. But tell me one thing, a question to all of you. If I uh need to create understand I'll get that. I have to do it. I have to find ideally. Yeah, anyway. Or let's say my boss is give me it on the chat as well. Anyone? How much time will it take to create a document like that or generate a document like that? I think nothing less than 3 to 4 hours, correct? Minimum. If you want to write a document, it will take you to format it, to put all the content together, first of all, you will not have a content with you. You will basically search on the internet or maybe get in touch with your legal person, maybe the lawyer which is there, and ask a template for him, and then he will basically share it with you. Or maybe he will charge a consulting fee for you to write a complete legal document. Is that correct or not? Guys, please interact with me. I'm not the one who's speaking. You can also talk about it. All of you who are listening. सॉरी मिलिंद, यस इज नॉट अप्रोप्रिएट, मतलब आगे बोलो कुछ यार, यस से क्या होता है? नो आंसर। आप में से किसी को भी कभी भी कोई भी डॉक्यूमेंट बनाना कभी कोई नहीं है पढ़ता? Okay, what I can tell you is through AI actually. Is my voice breaking? Or am I loud and clear? Okay, let me type. How much time does it take to make any document? Okay, this is a question. If you're not able to hear, very good. So it says 2 to 3 hours, approximately 2 hours. Okay. Anyone else? So how AI can help you, I'll just show you that. So benefits of AI in document generation, it enhances efficiency and precision, and we'll do that. And I'll try to get you the document actually in less than 5 minutes now with using AI. How we'll do that, I'll just show you. So it's a practical application across sectors, challenges and ethical considerations which are there because you should not copy everything. You should be able to use and put it as per your common sense again as well. So there's efficiency and speed. So AI can generate documents swiftly, saves valuable time for professionals, reduces errors in workflows, streamlines various tasks. There's consistency and accuracy. AI ensures uniformity across documents, reduces the likelihood of mistakes. AI tailors content to specific needs, provides targeted and relevant information, analyzes vast amounts of data, and produces insightful and back-end documents. So it basically is very, and some of the industries and all the industries can use it. It's just giving a small hint. It can be used in healthcare to generate patient reports, creates research summaries, enhances efficiency for healthcare professionals, drafts contracts and legal documents, what I was talking about, analyzes case law, reduces burden on lawyers and paralegals, produces financial reports and investment summaries, conduct market analysis, and it can be used in education as well. So there are some examples. So how you can really use it? You can use AI automation. There's reduced document creation time by 70% time can be reduced. Allowed lawyers to focus on complex cases rather than working on documents. Essential for reviewing, so you should review it, ensure legal and ethical standards are met. Similarly, with the case study of healthcare report, you can extract relevant data from patient records, create comprehensive reports, improve efficiency in hospital operations, and so forth. And how we can do it is what I'm going to show you. Now, guys, what I do is I use Microsoft Office 365. And there is a sample prompt which I have, but I'll just show you. I'll not use a prompt. I'll use it directly. So I open Microsoft Office 365. If you see this, I'll just open and improve the size here so you can all can see it. I'll come and delete this. I'll delete this. And what is, if you see, is in this particular document which I've opened the Word document, and this you see if this is basically this is the one. Now, if you see, what I have done is I have subscribed to something which is called as Copilot on Microsoft Office 365, and I'll show you that. If you go on, just type here. I'll just for Microsoft Copilot and say enter. There is a specific website which is available. So you click on it here. And it opens site which will showcase all the ask me to log in. I do it here, sorry, because it's in here. Here. Microsoft Copilot, your AI companion. That's what it was written over here. And now I'm opening copilot.microsoft.com. And if you see here, this is how it has basically opened the thing and how I can help saying, and it is giving me all the information. And this is all the details are there. And there is a good connection with Office 365. So if I type my like this, and it basically launches. So let me show you actually. So now there is a Copilot icon on the top. If you see this, you must be seeing this icon on the top here on the top right hand side. And it says select the icon or press Alt-I to draft with Copilot. Now I have to just draft with Copilot. So what I will do is I'll say Control Alt-I. Of course, I'll say Alt-I. And as soon as I say Alt-I, or I can click on the button over here. And what it does was it opens something which is you seeing here. It opens draft with Copilot. It might be very small on my screen, I can understand, but still you can see it is saying draft with Copilot. And now I'm asking him to what to draft. So I said, I want, I'm not writing for the time's sake, I'm not basically putting the complete prompt engineering, which I should, but I say, I want a legal agreement between me and the client for the website generation. And this is only for my business, so I'm much more generation and for website development. Actually, I'm so sorry. And also mention the complete scope of work. And I should be very detailed actually here. I should mention the timelines. I should mention some of the other things as well. But here I'm just putting it just for the sake of showing it to you and say enter. And I say generate. You see the button generate here. So what I have written here is this. And I say generate. So I show you what I have written. This is what I have written. I will just copy it for you to see what I have written here. What I have written is this, if you can read here. So I've written, I want a legal agreement between me and the client for the website development and also mention the complete scope of work. So I'll copy it again here. I delete it from here. This was just to showcase you. And I say generate. Now it is saying creating a draft and it is like giving me agreement. Website development agreement, giving me the definitions. It is given me the complete way, scope of work, requirement analysis. Payment did not ask, but it is confidentiality and all details are there, which I have to basically then intellectual property, termination, warranty liability, dispute resolution. The whole document is there in front of. Just writing this. So your 2 to 3 hours work can be actually finished easily by just doing it on the Copilot. Now, Copilot is not free. Unfortunately, there is a charge which is being taken by Microsoft. The charge is 2000 rupees per month, but the amount of टाइम यू कैन सेव विद इट इज मच मच मोर. आप कभी मूवी देखने भी जाते हो तो अपनी फैमिली के साथ तो 2,000 रुपये आपके इजीली खर्च हो जाते हैं. आप कहीं बाहर डिनर पे भी जाते हो तो 15 से 2,000 रुपये आप डिनर पे अपनी फैमिली के साथ 5 या 6 जने अगर जॉइंट फैमिली है, या अगर फैमिली में इफ दे हैव 2 kids एंड दे हैव हस्बैंड एंड वाइफ, इफ यू गो विद योर ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स एज वेल, generally the cost is not less to not basically less than anything between 1,000 to 2,000. So if you go for 2 dinners or lunches, you're basically that money is what you are spending over here, and you are saving so much of time. Now that's just one example. I don't want this. I want some other document. So I will say something else. Now I wanted to draft something else for me. ये तो उसने agreement मेरे लिए बना दिया. Now I say please provide me with the ideas of website and give me the structure and content for a fashion garments website. अगर मैंने उसी का एग्जांपल लिया है, so I have to say fashion garments website also include what different pages should I incorporate on my website. And this is how I'm just generating it, and it is now creating a draft for me. It is giving me the structure of which a page, collection, pages I asked for working, and within less than the complete detail. And if I want to keep this again, it's working, it's still elaborating it. For block page, you should have a contact. And since it's giving details, still working on detail, I can finalize it by topping it for the point. But this is how beautiful it gives this. Just by using code, create a whole document for yourself. Now, that's not it. That's not it. You also need to basically create sometimes the presentations for yourself. So we Copilot to create presentations as well. And I'm gonna show you that as well. You go on creating a new presentation. So now I'm create a new presentation by this. So as it will say create a presentation about. So I'll select create a presentation about, and you say I'm in a PT. And sometimes I get these requests from my daughter because my daughter keeps on coming कि पापा मुझे ये प्रोजेक्ट करना है, मुझे करना है, and मेरे पास टाइम नहीं होता ऑफिस में बिल्कुल भी ये करने के लिए, और मेरे पास जनरली टाइम नहीं होता ये काम करने के लिए when I am there with my clients and I am working on this. So she says कि मुझे एक प्रोजेक्ट देना है where I need to mention all the important monuments of India, and I need to present it to my ma'am, and I need to give it tomorrow. आई से ओ माई गॉड, ये तो बहुत टाइम लगेगा, इसमें तो कम से कम मुझे 2 से 3 घंटे लग जाएंगे बनाने में. आई डू नॉट हैव दैट मच ऑफ अ टाइम, बट नाउ आई कैन एक्चुअली गिव इट टू हर विद अ स्प्लिट ऑफ सेकेंड. आई से प्लीज मेंशन all the important monuments of India in a presentation, and also mention their history and when they were built. Someone has written something on chat. Two people having some issue. Two people having same presentation. No, that won't be possible because you can built in your insights into it. That's what I was saying. So very rare that you can have because your prompts can be different and your prompts can be. So you can work on that. So not an issue at all. And who built the and you say enter. Now you see I have written the prompt. Now it is creating the monuments for me beautifully. It is now creating this whole presentation for me. Now if you see this, all the monuments are being mentioned here. It is automatically creating the marvels. So there is Taj Mahal, of course, how it can miss. Qutub Minar, all of you, Red Fort, India Gate, Hawa Mahal, which is in Jaipur, Mysore Palace, Charminar, Victoria Memorial, and Gateway of India. If I want to add any monument, I can do that as well. So I can put in add and I can add a monument which is there. I can put a plus sign and I can add that monument here. So there is a plus sign I can delete and otherwise I can what I have done is for the time just told them to generate the slides for me. It is generating the slide. Adding a presentation takes time. Still, it is less than 5 minutes. See the thing created immediately. That is giving me the three was basic the Shah Jahan story behind. It is giving me Quddin Aibak of Emperor Shah Sir Adrian, who has basically did the Hawara Gate. So that designs all things. And now guys, basically huge slides which are there. There must be somewhere five more than slides which is creating for me. It's almost there finalizing and ask me to use and it will put it all in place for just thing and ease for me daughter to present. I'm sure she to get a to this see what it's related and just helping me intelligence with just questions and it is all the now images collecting a lot of and now it is creating a slide for me. So basically the action, so it is all action and now it has created this whole presentation for me. So if you see, I really loved this presentation at this point of time. I've said keep it. And if I want to see the presentation, again, this is the presentation which has been created for you. Exploring the monumental heritage of India, historical insights and architectural marvels. You have the agenda items written over here. These are the agenda items. You have the Taj Mahal. You have the image of Taj Mahal, beautiful image of Taj Mahal. You have commission of Taj Mahal, symbol of love. You have Qutub Minar, similarly. You have all this. How many editions? 42, actually, believe me or not. And this is just 2 lines of prompt which I have given to them. So that's how productive you can get. Now, this is not the only the end. You can be a little creative and see how you can create these presentations. So कई बार आप सुनते हो ना बहुत सा टाइम ऐड देखते हो फेसबुक में आता है या कहीं पे इंस्टाग्राम पे आता है कि अरे इन्होंने जो है वो इसने 3-3 घंटे लगा दिए प्रेजेंटेशन बनाने में यहाँ पे देखो आपको 5 मिनट में प्रेजेंटेशन रेडी हो गया so you can make documents, you can make presentations. Over and above, you can even use it in Excel. Now, I'm not giving you the demo of that because it is a little time-taking process, but you can use it to create formulas, you can use it to create charts, and you can use it in your Excel as well. That's how integrated Copilot is with Microsoft 365, which is there. The only thing which you have to do is you need a Microsoft 365 subscription and you need Copilot with it and then you can start using it for your productivity, which is amazing. Like this image, how they have been using and how they have been mentioning is something I might not be able to make it myself if I'm starting it. And how much time I will spend is again another issue. So thank you. That's it from my side for today. We could have covered a lot of things, and I will love to do that once we also interact again. But yeah, that was on AI and how AI can help you in a growth of lot of things. So just to recap, we understood the prompt engineering part. We understood the part in terms of how business development functions can be there, how it can help us in business development functions. We understood the part of responding to emails. Then we also basically went through the social media piece, which is there, how it can help us, how we can use Canva and use generate AI images, how we can actually now, after that, utilize to create posts, and now we can create documents as well as presentations. Thank you so much. Over to you, Shruti.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a really insightful session for us. Moving forward, sir, I request everyone to please be on camera, or if not, like for a snapshot.
Everyone can open their camera, please.
Thank you so much.
And I think there is a feedback form as well. So you can actually fill up that as well, which is there in front of your screen.
तो ये फीडबैक फॉर्म सेकेंड हाफ ऑफ द सेशन के फीडबैक पे है, तो प्लीज शेयर, आपका फीडबैक जरूर शेयर कीजिए। अगर हमें 10 लोगों से कम का फीडबैक मिलता है तो उस दिन का फीडबैक काउंट नहीं होता, तो प्लीज डू शेयर। एंड नितिन सर, वट एवर मटीरियल अगर जो भी शेयर करना है कुछ, तो आप अगर रिया को ईमेल करेंगे, रिया व्हाट्सएप पे शेयर कर देंगी
Yeah,
सर।
I'll do that by after ending this session. Immediately, I'll do that.
ठीक है सर। तो फॉर एवरीवन, अगले वेडनेसडे हम दोबारा मिलेंगे 10:30 बजे सुबह अगले सेशन के लिए। प्लीज़ आपका फीडबैक ज़रूर शेयर कीजिए हमें। एंड थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू आज ज्वाइन करने के लिए। प्लीज़ फीडबैक फिल किए बिना ड्रॉप ऑफ मत कीजिएगा। एंड थैंक यू सो मच नितिन सर, थैंक यू, इट हैज बीन वंडरफुल एज ऑलवेज।
Thank you, Shruti. Most welcome, Akram. Most welcome. Sorry, Pratap ji. Thank you, Akram ji. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर, हैव अ गुड डे।
Okay, see you. Bye bye.